Da, 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 da. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting for you today, the next long-form game we'll be playing on the ManokAdobo stream. Welcome back to Dragon Quest V. Ichiban Kasuga here. I'm not doing that gag again. But, October is over. The spooky times are behind us. You know, I can still play spooky games outside of October. But for now, we're back to my bread and butter. RPGs, baby. Wah! And classic ones to boot. I've told everybody millions of times I've been playing the Dragon Quest series, and I've been really excited to get to this one. Earlier in the year, I played 1, 2, 3. I didn't play 3. I played 4, and finally we're on 5. I'm still waiting for that 3 remake. That's why I haven't played 3 yet. And the reason I was saving this one for stream specifically is because I've heard that Dragon Quest V is the best, if not just one of the best. It's the best Dragon Quest game out there, and I want to see if it lives up to the hype. I'm super excited. This game originally came out on the Super Famicom. It never came out in America until it got remade for the DS, but there was also a PS2 remake that never made it. Like, this game is famous in Japan, like super famous. I don't know how history would have been different if it had come out in the US on the Super Nintendo alongside greats like Final Fantasy VI, called 3 here, and Chrono Trigger and all that stuff. But I bet we all would have been singing a very different tune if it had. Yeah, before we get into it, what do I know about this game? There was a Netflix movie that recently came out. You might have seen it. It's called Dragon Quest Your Story. It is based mostly on the plot of Dragon Quest V. I've watched it, and as a result, I know most of the main story beats, if not just all of them basically, of this game. But it does cut out a lot of the beginning, and it does rush from point to point. I want to experience it as a game and see if it really makes me feel what the movie is supposed to make you feel. Because even just as an RPG gamer, a lot of the themes resonated with me. How you can grow up with a game series and it can feel real to you. And these characters, they stick with you. Sure, they're just text in a video game, but they affect you because they interact with each other in a realistic way. And for a lot of people, that's hard to find. You can't just go on an adventure in real life. You can't just go into the mountains and fight some lions without dying. You can do that in games, and that's one of the things that makes this special. And, Dragon Quest. So, what's so special about Dragon Quest V? Dragon Quest, in general, it brought a lot of RPG tropes from tabletop, from PC games, and put them in console video games, and a lot of them have just stuck around for so many years. Whether it's, you know, experience systems, random battles, party members, or in this game specifically, it actually introduced monster catching before Pokemon, mind you. And probably one of the most talked about points of modern JRPGs, choosing your waifu. We actually ran a poll in the Twitch chat right before this on which waifu do you guys think I will pick? Or I guess, which one do you want? It wasn't really clear. Which one is best waifu? That was the poll. I just really liked this wallpaper I chose for the background today. Specifically because it looks like the main character is looking at the different wife choices like, I don't know which one to choose. It's so difficult. Yeah. But yeah, today we're playing the DS version of this game. Came out in America, has an official localization. I will say some things that some people may not like about the localization, but overall, I think this is the one that'll give us the best experience. So, given that, let me show you how I set it all up, yo. And check it out. Y'all remember the DS dual screens? the way this game is formatted, it uses both screens for 3D. So, you kind of need to have both of them on top of each other. Makes it hard to stream, though. So what I've done is I've taken both screens, put them on the left, and then for the big screen on the right, I can do this. I have it displaying whichever screen seems to be the most relevant at any given point in time. It's gonna be usually the bottom screen. That's where the battles take place, that's where the character walks around. Sometimes interesting stuff's on the top, so I just have a button that switches between the two. And hopefully that's gonna work. I spent time fixing the controller up and everything. So, yeah. As you can see today, I have the Dragon Quest Slime controller in my little chicken hands right there. Here's a big view of what it's supposed to look like. You can see the slime has little rubber feet on the bottom there. A nice controller, thank you, Haru. I do actually have it in real life, but it's a shame that it doesn't work with the PC. I could have been using it today. But, yeah, no. I'm sure somebody will find a way to make it use. Let's get through all of the setup and everything, as is Dragon Quest tradition. And, let's go. So let's start a new file. Hopefully there's no dummy file. Good. I've played the beginning of this game so many times, the music from the beginning area is now seared in my mind. I hope... It's still great. But I might be a little sick of it by this point. As with every Dragon Quest, I gotta name my character Manok. Reading adventure log, and let's go. Hope you guys like the blur I got going on in the background. Doesn't it look so nice? You ain't never seen a DS this high resolution, huh?
I understand your anxiety, Your Majesty. Truly I do. But might I suggest that you take a seat and try to relax? I suppose so.
That didn't last very long. So right away, you'll see this guy's name is Pancraz. You might understand the pun in his name better if I tell you his Japanese name is Papas. And, for this guy, I am going to apologize beforehand to what is about to come out of my mouth. But, for this game, they localized the text to have a lot of, let's say, dialects built in. So, I'll have you guys know I'm trying to downplay them a little bit, because they can be a little much. Senor! King Pancraz is a baby! A beautiful little baby!
Oh my! Bless the goddess!
Go, Dad, go! Newly made Dad. Oh, I didn't even mention, since I've already know the main story beats of this game, but some people might not have seen the movie, the spoiler policy is the normal one. Try not to mention stuff that hasn't happened yet, but it can be a little looser, I suppose. Congratulations, King Pancraz. You have a beautiful baby boy, Your Majesty.
Excellent.
Oh, look at the little baby. Little baby man. So if the father's name is Papas, what's the mom's name? The mom's name is Mata. Because of course. Jay, thank you for the raid. I'll get to you in a second, but we're in the middle of the beginning cutscene, so let me just, you're just in time. Sit back and enjoy. Darling!
You did wonderfully, my dear. Just listen to him crying away, strong as an ox. A child with this much character deserves to be named right away. Now let's see. Pacing. I've done so much pacing today. I know. Why don't we call him Madison?
Very creative. You got big Asgore energy right there. Asgore? Toriel. Asriel. What a lovely name. It makes him sound so heroic and wise. I had another idea of my own, though. I was thinking it might be nice to call him Manok.
Manok? Really? I'm not sure.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, Dad?
But if that's the name you want, then that's the name he'll have.
Okay, good. Thank you. Just imagine little baby me. Look at him rotate. Just like, what are you talking about, Dad?
dear son of ours, bestowed upon us by the grace of the benevolent goddess. From this day forth, you shall be known as Manok.
Oh, Pancras, you really are.
Goodness, what is it? Are you all right, my dear?
Drop the baby. Hold on. Calm down, Pancras. You're holding valuable cargo right there. And there it is. The title screen. Again. I think it might have made more sense in the Super Famicom because it, like, doesn't show you this until you've made a file, but we're playing DS today. Let's play Jay. Thank you for the raid. If y'all don't know Jay, strongly affiliated with Zalfira, if you know her. Dilligo Gruff, welcome on in. Automically, hello. Momo Chue, welcome. How you doing? Welcome, everybody. I'm playing Dragon Quest V for the very first time. Though I've watched the movie already, so, I know a lot of things already. But I'm excited to experience it myself for the first time. I already had a whole spiel about it. And if you know the waifus, feel free to, just vote in chat which one do you think I should, go for. Reggie World, welcome on in. How you doing? Little thing about Dragon Quest before we continue. Probably the classic JRPG game that didn't take off in America due to a lot of stuff that I could go into. But long story short, there would be no Final Fantasy without Dragon Quest. There would be no Persona without Dragon Quest. Or at least they'd be very different from what they are today. So let us all pay respect to this series. And unlike when I played Dragon Quest 1, I assure you this one is not so old as to lack a lot of modern conveniences of RPGs. I'd say this and 4. Those are the first ones that really feel like full games. And, every other game is just on the way there. And probably 3, but I haven't played 3 yet. So welcome on in, everybody. Sit back, enjoy the show. I do the voices. And hopefully I don't lose my voice by the end of the stream. Yeah. Whack! Thanks for the slime. My voice is expressive. Thank you! That's what we like to do here. I usually play RPGs and visual novels where I can voice the characters. I just, want to make sure people are immersed in the experience. So wait a minute. What's that sound? It sounds like maybe the ocean? And there's that king dude. But we're just in a cabin or something?
Ah, Manok, you're awake. A dream, you say? Of being in some kind of castle when you were a baby?
Little baby man. Baby man.
Don't talk such nonsense, sleepyhead. Why don't you have a little stroll about outside and blow the cobwebs away, eh?
Alright, I'll try. Look at me, I'm zooming. Woo! I got a snail. What luck, a seed of resilience. Zalfira, welcome. How y'all doing? So the way I'm going to be playing this game, I mentioned it before, I'm going to try to read the story stuff where possible, but NPCs, I'm not going to read every little bit out loud or else it'll take forever. Also, RPG tradition, you thought Link was a menace inside people's houses? Take a look at this.
Die! All barrels must die!
It's so fast in this game. I played the Super Nintendo version to compare, and you really just, pick up the barrels and throw them. Here you just obliterate them, disintegrate it into nothing, reduce to atoms. Check out this boat! Look at this! This is a moment in the Super Nintendo game that, the first time I played it, I actually wasn't into Dragon Quest, I was just trying RPGs out. And just stepping out onto this boat, I didn't even know I was on a boat. It just felt so magical. Where am I going? Who are these people? How long have I been here? Was I born here even though I was born in a castle? Was I born in the castle or was it a dream? I don't know.
What's it, laddie? If it's the captain you're after, he's in the cabin there.
Oh, hello, Barry Caden.
Die.
Abikura, welcome. You got an ad. Oops. Hopefully you're here by now. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody had a good Halloween, by the way. How was your stream, Jay? I know you were playing Katamari Forever. That's like the only Katamari game I haven't seen. Hope it went pretty good. It looked actually hilarious while I was there. There was like a Robot King. Ooh, I got an item. A medicinal herb. Manok acquires the medicinal herb. It's interesting how this game handles healing items, because if it's anything like 4, you don't really get any healing items better than the initial potion. So by the end of the game, you're more relying on spells and whatnot.
The captain's cabin is in there. You mustn't just go wandering in and out as you please, do you hear? If you want to go to the galley or the sailor's quarters, take the stairs just there and go down the steps to the rear of the ship.
You mean the aft? I don't know if this guy's a real sailor. This game is pretty, though. On the DS, too.
Ooh, not heading for the deluxe suite, I hope.
Oh.
I doubt Mr. Briscoletti would be best pleased if you went rummaging through his belongings while he was away.
Briscoletti? Sounds like an Italian dish. Wait, is it an Italian dish? Did they pull like a JoJo Part 5 and name him after food? Breaking barrels with his mind, man. I'm a little psychic boy. There are various drinks lined up on display. Hey now, you're a little baby, man. How old do you think I am at this point, this character? This little boy. Don't touch those. Those are for the adults only. They're the adult juice. Manok looks at the bookshelves. There don't seem to be any books of particular interest. Not that I know if I can read or not. At all. So the way this would have displayed on the actual DS, you can kind of see on the left, there would have been a break in between the two screens, so I kept that. But I tried to line it up as best as possible to make it look like contiguous. Because actually the gap is bigger than this. I don't know why they didn't just make it match. But I think I got pretty accurate. I didn't do the math or anything, I just kind of eyeballed it. It looks pretty good. Yeah. Jay went well, beat Mouse Madness, winded down with Katamari. That's what we like to see. I do need to play more Katamari. It has a fantastic movie. Also, Lemonade Cafe, thanks for the host with extra steps. It's a Host Quest 5, Hand of the Heavenly League Raid. I like it. Minticow, welcome. Manok gazes into the mirror. There are bits of his dinner all around his mouth. What a silly little boy, wipe your mouth. Manok gazes into the mirror. Manok tries to make himself laugh by pulling a funny face. Wow. Talk about feeling lonely. Hey! Now wait a minute. I may or may not have spent most of my life on this ship. Do I even know what loneliness feels like? I hope. I hope... What do I hope, actually, out of that situation? I hope Pancras Dad has, provided us with human love interaction in these past few years. There's nothing special there. Woo! More herb. Thankfully, I don't have to combine these herbs with green herbs in this game. We just finished playing Resident Evil last week, so I'm just like a little traumatized by zombies, if y'all can understand. This is Briscoletti sweet, huh? Yeah. So this game was on the DS, and I think the art style has just preserved so perfectly. I think Jay was talking about a sort of PlayStation 1 style D-make of Bloodborne that somebody was making. I hope Sony doesn't take it down. But like, that sort of early 3D style, or rather, the power of early 3D, but the art know-how and design of modern day, that kind of shows in both that project and this, and it's an art style that, when done right, still looks amazing. What luck, a TNT ticket. What is a TNT ticket? Do I redeem it for explosives? Let's not. Chaos reigns. Oh, I forgot to talk to Dad again. Hold on, wait a minute. It's very important. I need to get his permission to go to www.nickelodeon.com. I want to go play the Jimmy Neutron games on Flash.
I'll be in here. You go off and enjoy yourself.
I forgot if he said how long it's been since we've been on this ship. I've played this so many times, it's all kind of a blur to me. Oh, wait. I should also talk to the guy at the steering wheel. Steering wheel? Is that what they call it?
We'll be docking at Little Haven before long. Not that there's much there to get excited about, mind you.
You don't know me. Maybe it's better than a ship that I've been on most of my life. Obviously a ticket for trout and tubers. Fish and potatoes? I'd rather have potatoes and molasses. Oh, potatoes and molasses. If you want some, oh, just ask us. Hello there, laddie. Feeling a bit peckish, are we? The food here's not bad, even if I do say so myself. I wonder who's the better cook, me or your pa? If my dad's the better cook, why is he not the chef? Here, have some of this omelet, made with 2 eggs. Harley, welcome, how's it going? Scared of zombies, couldn't be me. Harley, I know you've been playing Resident Evil 2. I will say, Harley, when I saw you streaming Resident Evil 2, I actually booted up RE2 myself and played a little bit, because it really brought me, like, some joy seeing somebody playing that game after so long. That's what I like about October so much, is a lot of streamers suddenly remember Resident Evil exists, and then everyone's playing it. You love to see it. It's a good series. I just haven't really played them. So you got my Over the Garden Wall reference. Nice, Jay.
When I think of Pancras raising a small boy like you without your mother around, he's more of a man than I am, that's for sure.
Now, hey, now, wait a minute. Back in this day, maybe. But men can do so many things, and women can do so many things. So your father's traveling the world looking for something, eh? Well, I don't know what he's after, but I hope he manages to find it soon. I know what we're after. We're going after the One Piece. It's over in the Grand Line. Turns out to get in, you have to sacrifice a child. So, you know, that's the reason I'm here. But hey, I got a good pay out of it, apparently. Not that I know what a good pay is. Manok examines his treasure chest. It's locked and won't open. Dang. I don't actually know whether you ever come back to this ship, or if those chests are just not real. I'm tempted, though. So much fun to watch all the Resident Evil. Yeah! America Online, you get it. I think I missed talking to somebody. Because normally this should trigger some, like, dialogue. Ooh, the captain, of course, duh. Nothing special here. Nothing special there. Nothing special everywhere. Manok looks at the bookshelves. There's a book called The Monster Book of Jokes. Manok takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. What do you call a warthog who's always out to get you? A thwarthog! Unfortunately, Manok can't read and doesn't get the joke. Trust me, Manok, you ain't missing out on much.
Hey, you didn't scream or nothing. Bit of an odd nut, are you?
Nut. More like I've seen this man every day for the past 2 or whatever years. I'm just used to it. Manok gazes into the mirror. Donk! He gets a bit too close and bashes his head. Oops. Is the only bathtub on the entire ship? Where do you drain it? You like grab buckets and just bring them to the deck and just dump them off the side? Yeah. Harley, already choose your first RE game. Yeah, enjoy. Definitely. At least 2 and 4, because those are the ones with Leon, and therefore they are the best ones. And we don't talk about Resident Evil 6. What do you mean it has Leon? I hear that you and your father are traveling around together. Just the 2 of you. That's nice. Nice? Manok looks at the bookshelves. There don't seem to be any books of particular interest. Oh, notice that there's something about party chat. So these games have party chat. I'm sure you may have played an RPG or 2 that have that feature. Basically, if you have a party, you can talk to them at any time and get their thoughts and insights on the current situation. That actually wasn't in the original Dragon Quest V, I think. But for this game, they added it.
I'm Captain Blythe, and I'm the master of this ship, so I am. Arr. I'm a captain, so I talk like a pirate. It's obligatory in the video game world. Your father was a big help to me many a time in the past, you know. The ship actually belongs to a chap called Rodrigo Briscoletti. It doesn't often carry regular passengers. This is a special voyage laid on just for your father. You make sure you do what he says, won't you? Boy, you'll grow up to be a great man if you do.
Oops. Reading is for humans. Dang, well, I'm learning. I'm learning.
Oop. We made port, boys. Cast anchor. Lower the sails.
Take a look. It's in a book. Check it out. Lay it home. It's so beautiful. But who are those, I wonder? Resident Evil 4 has VR now? Yeah, but only in the Oculus Quest 2. And, you know, it actually is a good deal for VR, but also Facebook. I mean Meta, not Facebook. What's that company?
It looks like we've arrived. You couldn't go down and below and give your father a shout, could you, boy?
Oh, boys, I coulds. I sure coulds. Let's go. Who the heck put these barrels back? I destroyed them for a reason. I want them out of my face. We seem to have arrived, and on time, thankfully. Who's that standing at the port? Oh, yes. I suppose this is the first time you and Pancras will have met him. That's the owner of the ship, Rodrigo Briscoletti. He's due to come aboard here and sail home. Wonder where his home is.
Just remember this, eh? Boys should never be screaming or crying, no matter what.
Easy for you to say, Mr. Buff Man with no shirt. I'm just a little baby man. Take care, laddie.
You look after that father of yours, laddie.
We'll look after each other, because that's what family is for. Also, Harley, thanks for the super egg. Party chat. Honestly, if a game has party chat, one of my favorite, features of RPGs, because a lot of times what happens in the stories of these games is you meet your party members, they join up, and outside of big cutscenes where everybody has to talk and have a say, it's really hard to just get their personal, opinions and stories and whatnot anymore. They're just melded into the group. Party chat gives a chance for just individual people to say what's on their mind, even if it has nothing to do with the plot, you know?
So, we've docked at last. It must be 2 years now since we were last home at the village. You were so small when we left, Manok, that I doubt you remember it very well at all.
2 years, huh? That's like a third of my life at this point.
Right then, ready for the off?
Yeah. Party chat was in the PS2 version, okay.
Make sure you haven't left anything behind, won't you, son?
I think I was pretty thorough, but just in case. I'm ready. Ready, Dad! As I was saying before, this game does have a PS2 version, and there's a good fan translation out for it too, actually. So if you'd like to play that version, it's possible. You just need a PS2 emulator, and you need to patch up an ISO file, but it works really good. One of the only PS2 games that actually has a fan translation, because the fans were so determined to make it happen that they, brought on hackers and programmers. This game is that worth it.
It looks like it's time for us to bid each other farewell then, boy. Spare me a thought every once in a while, eh? We'll be disembarking in a minute, Manok. Who's that there waiting to get on the ship, Captain? Ah, Mr. Briscoletti. I hope you haven't been waiting too long.
You're in my way, old man!
Such a little angel.
Ah, travelers, I see. I must apologize for my daughter's behavior. And here is the maestro of the vessel. Good to see you again, Mr. Briscoletti. Judging by the look on your face, I'd say you'd had an enjoyable trip. A smile shows a man is eating well. Now allow me to introduce my daughters. Or should I say daughter, one of them has rudely gone on ahead. Nira, come here to Papa. Oh, my poor bambina, is this step too high for you? Allow me to give you a hand, my dear.
Thank you, sir.
A traveler with manners. Good, good. Now, Nira, we've traveled further than a long piece of linguine. You must be exhausted.
Now you see why I'm giving him this Italian accent. I'm trying not to just make it Mario, though. I'm kind of basing him off of a college professor I had once. Be a good man and take Nira to my suite so she can get some rest.
Right away, sir.
Harley was chatting with Meta's VR research team today? You might join them. Ooh. Well, they do good stuff, actually. I don't know who makes up that team, but I'm assuming maybe more Oculus people than Facebook people. You know? Regardless of, what you feel about the company as a whole, VR was so promising back when Oculus was just Oculus, And it's still promising today. It's just... It's a bit hard to widely adopt with the price tag that it has. So, honestly, with as cheap as the Quest 2 is, it's a good deal. So if that's the only way you can afford VR, it's not terrible. But I hear they're going to take a patch to remove the Facebook requirement pretty soon. My apologies for holding you up, sir. Please, a data firm and awaits you. Now wait a minute. I need to make friends first. Who are these people? Hello? Mostly Oculus people? I see.
Yeah, me. I totally forgot to get everything clean and tidy.
Please forgive the accents as well, even though I just played the Great Ace Attorney 2. Coming up with a lot of accents.
Look, this isn't an open house, You can't just wander around like you own the place. That's my job. This is my room, got it? So you better leave, don't you think?
I guess.
Who are you? Oh, you're traveling around with your father? Well, that's funny. I'm here with my father, too. And my sister. I'm a little bit scared of the sea. It's just so big.
To be fair, when you're that small, everything is freaking humongous. So, like, the sight of the vast ocean is unimaginably large. It might as well be outer space to a child. I'm sorry for delaying you, young man. Take care.
Are you sure you've got everything, Manok? You've checked inside the drawers as well?
Yes.
It looks like our voyage is at an end. Are you ready to disembark?
That's a big word for a 6-year-old, but sure.
Well, Captain, thanks again for everything. Have a safe onward journey.
Let's go. Me and my dad going on adventures. Ooh, I'm ready. Bye-bye, people who I may or may not ever see again. Who knows? Who knows indeed. Abacura is just working. Have a good work, have a good lurk. Sit back and enjoy. Hey, it's Pancrase, isn't it? I thought so. So you made it back safely, did you?
I may starve and I may go thirsty, but nothing can finish off old Pancras. Now then, Manok, I have some business to do with this gentleman, so why don't you run along and play? Oh, and while I think of it, I want you to have this.
Pancrase hands the adventurer's map to Manok.
Wow.
There. Now nobody can say I'm a bad father and gets my child lost if I give him a map. That's a very important map. An old friend of mine made it for me long ago. Make sure you take good care of it and don't lose it. And don't go playing off too far away.
Got it. I will immediately go to the furthest reaches of the land. I'm a child, what do you expect? No barrels safe from me. Alright, so from this point on, I'm gonna enact my policy. I'm not gonna read every single thing out loud. Just what seems pretty important. Oh, that was actually probably looked important. She basically said, 2 years ago, Pancrase saw off a little boy. No, you're the little boy, and Pancrase just arrived back on that ship. You shouldn't go around spreading silly rumors, boy. But it's the truth. Grumble, grumble. I don't believe nothing a little kid says. The sea is big to everyone, to be honest. Is the sea even big to whales? Probably. Oh, dang, 10 gold. I didn't even mention the little polygonal seagulls they got. So good. Alright, bye, Dad. I'm gonna go die to a monster or something, probably. Whoa! What did I just say? Ladies and gentlemen, the slimes. Also, listen to this heckin' battle theme. Here's a little slime time. Thank you, Sprint. If you ever played Yakuza 7, Yakuza Like a Dragon, you know, quick fun fact, the reason I'm into Dragon Quest right now, or you know, one of the reasons, one of the battle themes from that game is heavily based on this battle theme. You just might not be able to recognize it under all that electronic music synthesis. But let's fight him. I can take him on. They're just a bunch of slimies, right? Oh, this looks so good. Pancras, joins the battle.
What are you doing, Manok?
Fighting slimes?
No, you do it like this.
Look at us. Me and my dad. 80 damage. Wow. And 2 attacks. What, he's got a falcon blade or something? Alright. I get it, Dad. You're a strong man. You got some family bonding in. It's great.
Are you alright, Manok?
Cast heal. Yeah.
It's too dangerous for you to wander off too far on your own. You must be more careful in future. Now then, shall we get going?
Check it out! This is something that a lot of the Dragon Quest games do, I guess at least for this era, that I just think is so genius. They give you a tutorial in the form of, you know, not really telling you everything, but they just make you somebody else's party member, and you follow their example. Pancras attack, 69, nice. And you kind of just follow suit. You're following him automatically. You don't decide where to go, you're just a little baby. Level 2, let's go. That is OP.
Are you alright, Manok?
Alright, I got it, Dad. You're gonna heal me after every battle. I don't have that little health, come on. It really does feel like whenever I play a game, an RPG, and one of the party members takes 2/3 of their damage every frickin' turn. Yeah, I'm gonna heal him up after every battle. That's how it goes.
Shall we get going?
We made it to town. Goodness me, if it isn't old Pancras! Where have you been these past 2 years? Never mind that, it's good to see you back, and that's all that matters. I mustn't just stand here chatting away, though I need to tell everyone the good news that you're back. Attention everyone! Pancras has returned! I don't know how far we'll get in this stream, but I'm just enjoying walking around this nice, humble town. There you are, Pancras, so you're still alive! My oh my, that can't be that little lad of yours, surely. Hasn't he grown? Anyway, why don't you pop in for a drink at my pub one night, eh, Pancras? I'm sure the regulars would love to hear a few tales about your adventures. No response. Sure, but not in front of the kid. Don't want to send a bad example.
You're back, Pancras. Good to see you, mate. I know we didn't always see eye to eye, but I've been missing seeing you around. Come by when things have calmed down a bit and we'll settle old scores, eh?
Everybody knows him. So it's true. You really are back, Pancras. Welcome home. The village was full of gossip about you while you were away, I can tell you. Like he may or may not be a king. That's just a dream, clearly. Ah, Mr. Pancras, sir. How wonderful it is to see you looking so well. Praise the goddess for delivering you home to us safe and sound. Glory be to the goddess. I beg your pardon, I seem to have got rather carried away. But you're home! You're home! Pancras is home! I'm so happy! H-A-P-P-Y, happy! Alright, miss. Alright, sister, calm down. Sancho! Oh, I see he wasn't a dream after all. Senor! You have returned! It's so good to see you! I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Come inside, senor! And your little baby! Stop calling me a little baby! That's why I've been dreaming about it. Oh, dish!
Mr. Pancras.
And who might this girl be?
That's my daughter.
Oh, yes, I know you. You're old Whitey's wife from the village nearby, aren't you?
See, Mrs. Whittaker. She came back from Roundbeck to get the medicine for Senor Whittaker, her husband.
Roanoke talk is boring. Shall we go upstairs and play?
Yeah, let's go.
Come on.
You got Super Smash Brothers? You got games on your phone? I'm just a little baby. I don't know what games exist.
I'm Bianca. Do you remember me?
Sure, I remember you from everybody on the internet. Like, apparently saying you're the best waifu, but I'm gonna make my own decisions. I'll say no. I was just a little baby.
I don't blame you. You were only tiny back then, after all. I'm 8, which means I'm 2 years older than you are. I know. Why don't you read you a story? Hang on a minute. Okay, here we are. Upon. No. Oh, this is too hard. How am I supposed to read something this difficult?
Basically, Junelle Estray from Ace Attorney trying to read. It's okay, you'll get it. Bianca, it's time we return to the inn, dear.
Coming, Mum.
So I've not personally played too much of the intro. I got to a cave and that's about it. Just trying out this game. Heck, I got a leather hat. Sweet! I hope it's for me. It's really like just a kid finding whatever clothes he can get to in the wardrobe and put it on. And the adults are like, hey, that looks good on you. Why don't you keep it? Need to figure out how to put on equipment in this game. Oh, here we go. Equips leather hat. So I played Dragon Quest IV, but it's only on the mobile one, so I'm used to that menu. I think I got how this one works, though. Just a menu. Takes a book from the shelf. Where? Unfortunately, he can't read what it says. Why'd I even try? Why'd I even try? You are starting to look like your madre, Manok. Mother, she was such a kind and beautiful senora. All right, Sancho, keep it together, man.
Well then, I'm going out for a little while. You stay here and make sure you behave, all right?
Sure, Dad, whatever. I'll be a good boy and play in the basement where it's dark and dusty and full of mold. A seat of strength. All right, I'm done playing in the basement. Dad, where do I go? Wait, Dad, come back. Oh, look, a doggy. Look at this doggy. Meow. Sure is a doggy. I didn't mention, but these seeds of resilience and strength, those are basically like the carbos and protein and whatever in Pokemon. They raise a stat permanently. I usually save them unless I feel like I need them, though. So, they'll be in my inventory for a while. Yeah. This person's dad hasn't come back. Wheelbrook added, huh? Has anybody in chat ever seen this game before or played it? I'm sure some have. But, for me, I just wanna... I wanna make sure how dumb I'm looking when... if I ever get stuck. Just for reference. I hear your poor mother was taken away by the angels when you were still a little baby. Little baby. But you mustn't let that make you lose heart. You had such a wonderfully strong father there to support you after all. Strong and famous father. So, as is tradition in Dragon Quest, churches basically give you everything you need to save, to resurrect dead party members, to heal ailments. If you ever played Earthbound, you might realize it's very similar to the hospitals in that game. And you realize that's where it came from. Do I intend to continue? Yes.
Great goddess, may you watch over and protect this poor child.
You can give hints if you're around. Alright, Toaster. I'll keep that in mind. Oldman.
You're a good child, aren't you, boy? Then make sure you don't get in the way of that father of yours.
What is that supposed to mean? Is that a threat?
Oh, yes, I got in the way of his sword one time. I still can't feel my legs.
Ooh.
This is Whalebrook. If you head west from here, you come to the town of Roundbeck.
That's another thing in the Dragon Quest games. You kind of have to remember where things are and what people say to you. So if I want to go to Roundbeck, if I ever get notified of that area, I have to go west. I wonder if the game will let me buy anything from the shops? I know Dad went to the left. I'm just exploring. Oh, really? They'll sell weapons to tiny baby children. Good to know. I kind of want that bamboo spear. Check it out. My attack goes from 16 to 19. Oh, but the bones... I can't even equip the bone steak. Bone steak, like a T-bone steak? Just slap enemies with a piece of meat? You gotta equip them. So I grew up with Earthbound, and I love that game. And I never knew that there existed a series like this that's so similar to it. It basically is like the exact same mechanics. Wonder what life Pancras had before he came to Willowbrook, huh? They might involve a castle. Just a papa and a mata.
You were a little baby when you and your father came here to live in Whalebrook. Just a little baby. I can hardly believe how time has flown by.
Now wait a minute, that's what 2 years ago, right? I'm like 6. Bianca said she was 8, I'm 2 years younger. I wasn't a baby, I was 4, come on.
This here's the cave entrance, you know, boy. Don't expect me to come in after you if you get yourself lost.
Isn't that your job, though? I saw Dad go through this way. He's gotta be in here. This is such a kid thing to do, though, like... I guess more for, like, when I was a kid, where... my parents would just kind of walk away without really telling me where they're going. So I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to follow them or what the heck are these things. A boring bug and a burr baby. Nice. Do I have magic? I do not. Let's slap things. Yatata, yatata, yatata. So as this, you know, standard RPG style. Remember how I called out that this game is kind of like Earthbound? Like, you don't see yourself in battle. It's always the first person, and that's kind of just been the classic way. Some people don't like it, but I'm kind of used to it. I like how animated these characters are in this version of the game. Not many of the other versions have that kind of, like, jiggling around. PS2 has 3D models, though, so... honestly, it was either between this version or the PS2 version for me. 43. I need to remember when I get 50 to go back and buy that weapon I can get. Also, because this is an emulator, I can do this. Speed up the grinding just a little bit. But don't let anybody say, this is me just enhancing my Nintendo DS. I am overclocking it. If Nintendo happens to ask. Enough money? One more coin. Have I played through Dragon Quest VIII? I've never played a Dragon Quest game before this year, actually. Not, like, officially. Like, I've played the beginning of this game long, long ago. I should probably heal. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, God. Fight. Item. Please tell me I go first. I played the beginning of this game when I was a kid, just, like, discovering the power of Super Nintendo emulators, and I was, finding these backups of Super Nintendo games with translation patches. Because back then, it was the only way to play this game, and it was a mind-blowing idea that I could play games from Japan that never came out here. Just by, you know, patching a file. But I never really got into it, because the translation I saw was a little boring. I need to heal again already. Don't worry, once we get that weapon, I don't have to worry too much about my fighting ability. I'm a little baby. I expected this. But I do hear Dragon Quest VIII is freaking amazing. Pretty much like, if you like classic Super Nintendo games, you'll love 5. If you like PS2 RPGs, you'll love 8. And if you just like RPGs in the modern current day, you can play 11. There's something for everybody already. Yeah, that's a little known fact. These games historically have been published by Enix, then Square Enix, but they haven't really developed many of them. I think only the latest game, 11, was actually developed in-house at Square Enix. The 8th game, I should just say Dragon Quest 8. Dragon Quest 8 was actually developed by Level 5, you know, makers of Ni no Kuni, makers of Professor Layton, those fellas, Inazuma 11 as well. They're great. Dragon Quest 8 has fantastic music and atmosphere and story, and they freaking Enix picked a very good like developer and advertisement strategy for Dragon Quest 8, because it was around the time that Dragon Quest kind of came back to the US. I'll go save real quick too. Ooh, I don't got the money for that. I should sell my Cypress Stick though. Cypress Stick, the classic like first weapon of Dragon Quest, basically. 5 coins, we're rolling in dough. You're never too young to learn about capitalism, kids. Yeah. Basically, like, they stopped bringing the Dragon Warrior, as they were called, games to the US after 4. And they started again with 7 and 8. So they made sure to give like a big old advertisement campaign to Dragon Quest 8, and they did something very smart. They bundled Dragon Quest 8 with a demo for Final Fantasy 12, which, you know, Final Fantasy, the big RPG in the US. Of course, everybody will do anything to get their hands on any gameplay. So a lot of people bought Dragon Quest 8 for the first time because of the PS2, the Final Fantasy demo. And they've realized this game was actually really good. Yeah. But if you like Adobo RPGs, which one should you play? Well, Fractured Scanlines, welcome on in, by the way. Gotta wait until my fandom gets big enough that people, like, make RPGs based on me. Like, someday, that's what I want to happen. Ooh, what's this? Looks like it might be some kind of warning sign. But I can't read because I'm a baby man. Manok hasn't learned how to read. For all I know, it says like, warning, dangerous gas, 2 feet in front of you. Ooh, a shield. Let's go. How you doing, Fractured Scanlines? Hope you're well. We're starting some Dragon Quest. We're in the first dungeon of the game. What I like about these early RPGs is they kind of just get into it. Yeah, I spent like an hour or so on a ship and reading dialogue and whatnot. But comparatively to, you know, modern games with huge freaking storylines and cutscenes, I'm just going. Level 5's pretty good. I should probably head back to the first floor of this dungeon. I am not... Ooh. I'm running. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Good thing I saved. I should have another medicinal herb. There we go. Ow! Never happened.
Ah, you come too. I did what I could for you, but you really should go home and get some rest now.
What? How am I on health? I think I'm fine. I'm not gonna reload that because I'm a little baby with 7 gold. I guess I had 14 when I died. That's nothing. I just fell unconscious. It's fine. I'm gonna head back and buy some medicinal herbs and go to sleep. Well, that's how it goes. Like, I don't feel too concerned with playing perfectly. This game doesn't have big penalties like that. You know, there's no achievements. There's no like ultimate weapon just because you didn't die. You're just playing. You're just going through the story. I'm just a kid playing around. Can I sleep in this bed? I'm a baby man. Little baby. Thank you, AOL. Tried to run from that, but, you know, didn't exactly work. Do they sell medicinal herbs anywhere around here? I want to make sure I go into the dungeon next time with at least like 2 or 3. I know we saw the item shop, didn't we? Does this town have an item shop? It better. No, wait a minute. Was it this? I don't think it is. Yeah, just in time. Yeah, fracture scan lines. Hope you're doing well. I went into a whole thing about why I played this version of the game. And hopefully the little setup I have here looks pretty good, right? I got the 2 screens, top and bottom. I can switch between them on a whim. I can walk into a well. And then there is a free... I got a rock! What luck? A stone from Wheelbrook. What? Is this important? Watch, it's gonna be like... Ah, yes, the smell of Wheelbrook from this rock reminds me of my older days. Thank you, young man, for giving me the nostalgia of my hometown. Just giving it to somebody later in the game as a random quest. Do I don't even have it in my inventory. Oh, this is just being a little kid, isn't it? The fact that picking up a little rock is so exciting to me. Like, this is a cool rock. I'ma keep it. It's my special rock. Okay, let me just go to sleep in the bed here, I guess? If I need to heal up. Sancho, heal me up, dude. I expect you're tired after such a long day, huh? Then it's time you went to bed. Buenas noches, friend. And yeah, if y'all are familiar with Dragon Quest in this modern day and age, or maybe before now, it may have been because of Dragon Quest VIII, or it might have been because of Dragon Quest Monsters. One of the only games that they actually bothered to bring over, because Pokemon got big and they're like, this might sell. And yeah, Monsters was one of the games I had played on Game Boy Color, specifically because I wanted a game like Pokemon. Hi, Dad. Bye, Dad. Let's try that again. Don't know where I'm gonna get more herbs, though. Maybe there's some down here. Toaster Inc., you got the facts, you got the little trivia. So, fun little thing you may not know about the first 5 games of the series, I believe. And actually, also, the reason why they make Mystery Dungeon games. Spike Chunsoft made the first 5 games. They made 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you know, they may be famous these days for the likes of Danganronpa and the Somnium Files. But back then, they're just making RPGs. And adventure games. The first Mystery Dungeon is actually a spin-off of Dragon Quest IV, believe it or not. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding on this floor. Just speed it up a little bit. Emulator didn't have that. I'm gonna say I don't feel safe going down until I'm at least level 4. And then we can be level 5 and play Professor Layton in the Curious Village. You never played Final Fantasy growing up? Oh, really, Harley? Were you a big fan of RPGs? Did you play other RPGs? You realize how big Final Fantasy was in the US around the 90s and early 2000s when a lot of their marketing strategy for anything that wasn't Final Fantasy was just renaming games from whatever they really were to Final Fantasy in the West. Because you think about the Secret of Mana series, it actually started with Final Fantasy Adventure, as it was called. I think they had like a Final Fantasy subtitle in Japan, but they straight up just called it Final Fantasy Adventure here. So, when they re-released Chrono Trigger on the PlayStation, they bundled it as part of what they called the Final Fantasy and Chronicles Anthology, something like that. But that's how I first found out about Chrono Trigger. I wouldn't have if it didn't have Final Fantasy attached to it. But just so many great games passed I would have passed by if they didn't say Final Fantasy. So their advertising strategy worked. At least on Kid Me, just browsing ROM websites. Not that I downloaded any, no. Alright, doing a little more grindy grinds. If you guys like Chrono Trigger, I'll let y'all know. Pretty much the main writer for that game, Yuji Horii, creator of Dragon Quest, writer for Dragon Quest. As far as the classic games are concerned, you might as well consider Chrono Trigger a Dragon Quest game because so much of the writing is from Yuji Horii and the art is from Akira Toriyama. I'm surprised I went an hour and 25 minutes without mentioning that the art from these games is done by Akira Toriyama. It's almost a challenge at this point, because it's such an obvious and well-known fact that sometimes I forget to mention it, but also sometimes people don't even need to have it told to them. Lemonade Cafe considers herself a level 5 fan, yet to play Layton all the way through. You mean all of the games, or even just one? I have played Curious Village, Diabolical Box, and Unwound Future. And then when they started doing the whole prequel trilogy, I bought them, but I never really got too into them. It was weird kind of seeing Layton and Luke not already be best of friends. Yo, where you going, Dad? You taking the raft? Now that's cheating, dude. How am I supposed to follow you? Yeah, check this though. You played Saga Frontier. Do you know that series? I have heard of Saga. Frontier's one of the newer ones, right? I think that was also possibly labeled a Final Fantasy at some point. I don't know. I just know it's another one of Square Enix's big RPGs that not many people know about because, again, Final Fantasy. I think as I go through, I have enough health, I have enough defense, and you know what? Since I am pretty weak, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Seed of Resilience. Yeah, that'll give me a little more defense. Just a little bit. Ooh, by two, not bad. Yeah, PS1 game, okay. Have you played it, Harley? Is that one of the RPGs you've played that wasn't Final Fantasy? Call me a little biased. I do think the Super Nintendo era and the PS1 era were the golden age of RPGs. PS2 RPGs are great. Like, I love Persona 3 and 4. And I love Persona 5, but that's not PS2 era. And I played a couple other ones. Final Fantasy X is great. I know it's Sprint's favorite. A Hammerhood? What is this? Yo, I played Dragon Quest Builders, and this thing was like a magic hermit that tried to eat my clams. I never knew they were just a generic enemy. Bye-bye! Yeah! Oh, dead end. I don't want to go too deep. The way that floors kind of work in this game is, or just Dragon Quest in general, the deeper you go, the stronger the enemies get. I'm gonna explore this floor first. I think just games from this era had a pretty good balance of deep stories that didn't have too long cutscenes and/or the requirement to get maximum relationship with every single person you meet, and then choose a waifu that, like, has almost no consequence to the plot of the story. Nothing against Persona, it's just... It seems like every game is trying to be that these days. Dimples, welcome. Welcome to the stream, how you doing? PS1 was a great time. Xenogears! That's one of the greatest RPGs I hear of all time, and I bought a copy, again, around the time I noticed retro games were going up in price. I'm so glad I managed to get one. It's pretty scratched up. Look at the bunny! Aww. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You think you're safe? Just comes at you with a hand outstretched. Treasure chest. Let's go. 50 gold. If only I had a place to spend it. Actually, I might be able to afford the next weapon. What I really want is some armor. I have a leather hat, but it's not doing too much. Yeah. You got Xenogears. They stopped selling it in the US because of the religious stuff. Oof. Definitely a big thing around the PS1 to PS2 era. I lived through the era of so many different lawsuits surrounding video games because somehow just a very specific group of people had this vendetta against games like, you can't have adult stuff, themes in games, kids are playing those. Like, dude, Mr. Jack, whatever your name is, do you know what the ESRB is? There's a reason it exists. Kids aren't supposed to be playing those games. And it's like, if you try to get those banned, it's like banning R-rated movies. Like, they're not, like, kids can watch them if they're mature, but like, in the end, it's up to the parents to kind of make that decision, you know? You can't just ban them. But, I digress. It's a shame that old games like that are just expensive due to being rare, and I don't know. What I hope at some point at Square Enix or somebody gets more CDs of PlayStation 1 games manufactured. It might still be possible. It might still be possible. Like, they're just CDs, right? There's rules about how they have to be manufactured, but I think they still can. It's not like making NES games where the machines that make them are long gone, so I don't know. I don't know much about the process. Wasn't the SB not a thing until it been to the Super Nintendo lifetime? Yeah, in the Super Nintendo lifetime. You know, due to Mortal Kombat and all that stuff. By the PS1 era, it was definitely already a thing. Yeah. Like, I'm glad that all kind of settled in the dust. And for the most part, either it's more accepted. I think just gaming as a whole is more accepted. And the parents that are parents now understand what they should and shouldn't give to their kids because they are the people of my generation. They are the people who grew up with video games and they know what is and isn't appropriate. Take a look at this. Copper Sword, 130 damage. 270 gold. I do not have that kind of money. Okay, so I have 119 coins. I think if I sell my current weapon, I can get the Oaken Staff. Check it out. Gaming more mainstream. Square still sells brand new copies of Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, they do. Haru, are they the greatest hits versions, though? I have a greatest hits version of Kingdom Hearts 1, and I wish I didn't, but that's what was on the shelves at the time I got into Kingdom Hearts. I remember I pre-ordered Kingdom Hearts 2 and bought it the day of release. It's crazy to think that's so long ago now. Like, what, 20 years since Kingdom Hearts 1? And I don't know how many years after that Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. But, you know, a lot less than the time between Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, I will say. What do you give me for the spear? 25? Dude, I paid more. I paid way more than that. What a ripoff. It's fine. I'm a kid. I don't know economics. Staff, baby! And equip it.
You'll be daft not to equip something after you spent good money on it.
Sweet! Alright, let's save before we die again. Oh, those red spines. You know what I'm talking about, Jay. I'm sure it's for marketing reasons. I'm really upset by how all the greatest hits and Player's Choice and whatever games in the US have these atrocious, like, green in-your-face spines for PS1 games, or bright red borders for PS2 games, and stuff like that. And, like, yellow borders for PS3 games. Like, they just don't look great. So anytime I try to buy a used game, I have to first filter out those. Because, yeah, they're like $10 to $20 cheaper, but also if I'm spending multiple tens of dollars on an old game, might as well buy one that looks nice on the shelf, right? The green is even worse. It really was. I'm still looking to buy a copy of Final Fantasy VII for PS1. Thankfully, that game was common enough that it didn't... It's not too expensive now. I think it's like $70. Account for inflation, that's actually not that much compared to its original price. It helps that it's been re-released so many times. But I want a version with the regular black PlayStation label, you know? Ooh, I got the heal spell. Now I don't have to worry about buying medicinal herbs. Perfect. I think I'm ready to go down to the next floor then. Oop, not this way.
Not this way, cowboy.
There's a version of Final Fantasy VII that has a typo on the back. I think those versions are actually even more expensive. From the front, they just look like regular black label Final Fantasy VII copies, but on the back, the word masterpiece is misspelled, or like the letter I, for some reason, is like falling off of the word. So all that kind of misprint stuff, collectors go wild over it. Me, I just want the game. Wasn't it red for PS3, yellow for GameCube? Oh, you're right, Joe Cube. Yellow's for GameCube. Those are player's choice. I'm actually thinking of Japanese... what do they call them? Like, best play games? They usually tend to go with yellow for those games. For a lot of systems, actually. Kind of the standard in Japan. For America, it's just like, choose whatever color is obnoxious. So now that I have a healing spell, and now that I have, you know, no other spells... Yo, there's a dead dwarf over here! Yo, can I pick his body for axes? Gold?
Yikes! I'm such a fool, I got bored not being able to move and ended up falling asleep. And I was just walking along minding my own business when this huge rock came tumbling down on me, you see.
Bored of not being able to move? I'd be scared for my life.
I don't suppose I could trouble you to give it a shove, could I, boy? It won't take much to get me free.
Right, Mr. Dwarf. Wait! There was an enemy under the rock! It's interesting how, for other countries, the greatest hits color is different. For a lot of Japanese games, they kind of just put the original box art in a smaller border. It's not bad. Push.
Nice work, boy. I'm lucky you came along. The name's Rockefeller, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Cause he's a fella, and he was under a rock.
Now I can get to that medicine to Mrs. Whittaker like she asked. Oops! There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'd better get back and start mixing these herbs.
Red plus green equals full health. Silver GameCube Play Choice stuff in Europe. Oh, that sounds like it looks nice. Oop. Xbox. Oh! Ooh, clothes. Finally, I'm not naked. Xbox original had like the platinum hit stuff, right? With a nice silver outline. I have some of those games. I remember I bought Splinter Cell for the original Xbox because it was one of the games that allowed you to mod your console. Of course, just for totally legitimate reasons. Oh, so here's something to point out. Oh, there's the stone. Just a bit of rock found in Wheelbrook, really. Can I use it? Manok takes the stone from Wheelbrook in his hand. It just looks like any other stone. Cool. I don't know if this was in the original 5, but you have something called a bag, where Your person inventory is everything that you can use in battle, but for the most part, you have infinite inventory space, which is really nice. I know that wasn't in original Dragon Quest IV, and then the remake added it, so I'm really happy to have it. Put those TNT tickets away. Probably need that map. Seed of Strength, I'll just put it in the bag because I don't need it during a battle. Now, what else can I do? Plain clothes. I can transfer those because I'm about to put on some new duds. Oop, now I'm naked, don't look! I see you looking, chat, don't look! Okay, I'm good. No, looking at the Wayfarer's clothes, they actually look like the clothes the main character's wearing on the front of the box. Wow, apparently I'm just wearing such low-level clothes. Capcom JP Best Choice. Best Price is really bad. Oh, yeah. That's definitely what I was thinking of when I thought, like, oh, don't Japanese games have, like, yellow borders? So, this is what Capcom does for their Player's Choice games in Japan. You see that? You see that, big old best price at the top? That's part of the box. The box just has a big old best price on it. If it was just this, you know, a smaller white border, I'd mostly be fine with that, but what? Because it's English, it's fancy, right? That font looks so weird. Like they squished it to fit. I don't know. I've been trying to collect the Ace Attorney games in Japanese, actually, and since so many of them are this, it kind of turned me off from continuing to try. I've got the collections, I've got the trilogy, I'm fine with what I got, I guess. I'm guessing these hammer hoods are the kind of enemy where, like, they don't often hit, but when they do, they hit hard. In which case, I think I can survive another attack, but let's just bank on them not hitting, not connecting. Remember the Player's Choice Wii Pikmin case? Do I want to remember? I didn't. Do Wii games have Player's Choice? So dudes, what's up, Evan? How's it going? Welcome to Dragon Quest. I'm a little baby man exploring a cave. I'm probably out of my depth, but I don't know better. I'm a baby. I'm a little baby. I just learned the heal spell. Sweet. Look at this rock. It's a good rock. Manok investigates the large rock. There doesn't seem to be anything of note. Not that Manok knows what rocks are special. Hello, little slimy.
Listen to me. I'm not a bad slime, you know. I promise. I know. I'll let you in on something useful. When you're cruising around, you'll find there are a lot less monsters out in the open than there are in forests and monsters.
And up in
mountains.
Thank you, slime. That's really helpful. Here, let me put you on my head. Hee. Thanks for the slime time. Yeah. Alright, now I can mash through this. Easy peas. One thing I really like about the level scaling in these games is it feels like every level is a big increase in attack and defense. Like, I'm only level 4. I'm but one level higher than I was 20 minutes ago. But I feel okay just running around in this second basement. Like, I'm just fine here. Sure, the enemies do 10 damage, but I got like 40 health, I'm fine. I think that's it for this dungeon. Alright, let's go. Nintendo Selects with a red border. I'm trying to think if I have any of those, but no, I think all of the Wii games I have are just regular. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a Wii game with a red case. Evan's not played this one, but you'd love to at some point. I hear it's one of the best. We're just exploring a little cave as a baby boy. Our dad told us to not wander off by ourselves, so of course we went in after him. We're not by ourselves if we catch up to our dad, right? That's my thinking. I just haven't found him in this entire cave. I'm gonna run from this flight. I could take him on, but you know, I'm conserving my items. Here we go. Now this is something I can handle. Let's see, we got examples. I kind of wish I could do the thing from Yakuza Like a Dragon, where I just have the game auto battle. Oh, you know what? I have seen this. I forgot they use this branding for the 3DS as well, right? Nintendo Selects. That's not bad, actually. I kind of like it. It makes it feel like a special event, you know? Roll out the red carpet, give it the gold star. It's not obtrusive, it's kind of just red. For some of these games, it kind of feels like they always look like that. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. If I had any games that were this branding, for the most part, I think what happened is I already bought these games by the time they went Nintendo Select. This, however, apparently this is the Japanese version. Happy Price Selection. Oh, I had this game, by the way. I think it recently came out digitally on the Switch. But I have it on 3DS, and it came with little drumstick styluses, actually. So you can tap the screen with two of them. Happy Price Selection. Honestly, I like it for the name alone. Design is, you know, just a 6 out of 10, maybe. Better than other greatest hits, but I like that it's called Happy Price. Price be happy, wallet be happy. Yeah, we did 3DS. I got it. Is that the Taiko Adventure game? It is. If you want to play it, it's on Switch now. They localized it and everything. But for a while, it was this RPG on the 3DS where the random battles were Taiko minigame. Taiko no Tatsujin, Taiko Drum Master. So what they did was they licensed a bunch of music from different RPGs, and they would play a different one for each random battle. It was a really cool idea, actually. And I really liked playing it because I didn't need to know the story. I just needed to walk around and play some Taiko. But now that it's out in the Switch, it's fine. It's perfect. Alright, we saved the Nomi boy. I think that deserves a little save. Save me up, Father. I confess my sins. I found a rock in the well. I took it for myself. I didn't ask anybody permission. I think I stole it. Did I steal it, Father?
I think you're good, my child.
Oh, good. Thank you. Good to know I'm not a sinner. So innocent. Nintendo Selects were an event. It means GameStop can't charge more than $20. You say that. I don't think it really stopped them, though. Yeah, you've never heard of the adventure game? Oh, I recommend checking it out if you like RPGs, or if you just like Taiko Drum Master. It's really cool. There's that latest one on, I think, Switch. It's really cool. I played the demo of that on stream, I believe. And I got copyrighted claimed on so many of the songs that I just decided not to continue streaming it. But it's really good. It's got songs from Monster Hunter and Disney, and it's Taiko Drum Master. What can I say? All right, Dad. Did I do the good? Am I a good boy?
Ah, you're awake, Manok. Mrs. Whittaker got the medicine she came for now, so she and Bianca will be going home today. I'm a bit worried about them traveling on their own, though. I was thinking I might see them back to Roundbeck safely. Do you want to come along?
No!
Oh, don't be like that. I'm taking you along anyway. I'm sure you'll enjoy it in the end.
No! I like it here. But thou must. It's the same as every other RPG, but somehow it's so genius that I'm just a child. I get asked if I want to go, and regardless if I don't want to, I have to anyway, because my dad said so.
Good, good. Let's be off then, shall we?
Okay. The Taiko Adventure games have yokai watch. They do, so it's from the anime. Adios, Senor Pancraz. No get in no trouble, eh? I won't, Sancho. You can count on me. I mean, he won't. His son, however, me, it's a different story. Not leaving us already, are you, Pancraz?
Just a short trip to Roundbeck, my man, that's all.
I see. Well, have a safe journey. Bye-bye. Drum and Fun, that's the one. Such an interesting name. Common struggle of rhythm games, don't I know it? And Kingdom Hearts, apparently.
Pancraz! What a delight it be to see your face again! Likewise, my man. Who are you again?
I see I'm not as famous in this town. Or my dad's not as famous in this town, sorry. There's also the Adventure Taiko. Yeah, we were just talking about that one. Happy price. There's actually two of them, actually. They both came out on the Switch not too long ago. Localized and everything, but they've been out on 3DS for a while. Who's this? Who actually is this?
You're back, Mrs. Whittaker. Did you manage to get hold of some medicine?
Oh, that's good news, isn't it?
Mr. Whittaker will be right as rain in no time.
Is that Mr. Whittaker over there?
Where is old Whitey, then? I'd like to pop my head around the door if that's okay.
I hope Mr. Whittaker's back on his feet soon.
I'd keep your distance, laddie. I don't want you catching what I've got.
Alright, fair enough. Got a case of the olds. Ooh. Why don't you go off for a little walk with my Bianca? I guess. There's a picture book called The Four Great Furry Friends. Manok takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Right, finally, a book at my level. Let me introduce four great furry friends. There's clever Saber, kind Leo, sweet Mohicat, and brave Percy. None of them are the slightest bit alike. They're good at different things, and none of their favorite foods are the same. And yet, they're the very best of friends. They do argue from time to time, of course, but they always make up and play nicely together again. Saber, Leo, Mohicat, and Percy. You'll never find four friends so great, or so furry. The story strikes something of a chord with Manok. Wow! He's learning how to play along nicely with other people. These stories sure have good lessons in them. Read the book, but not assigned 4 words? You don't know what the words are. They're probably like danger, poisonous gases. Not words you find in a children's book, that's for sure.
If you're feeling bored, why don't you go for a bit of a walk?
Hang out with Bianca, become friends, hint hint wink wink. Neatly arranged plates, cups, other crockery.
My dad's ill, you know.
Sick. Cool. No, I can't ring the bell? Come on.
You wanna go for a walk? I'll go with you if you like.
Yeah, look at us. We're a regular pair. Can I give you a weapon of some sort? Look at you, you've got a knife. Wait a minute, what have you got there? A knife? No! Who gave this girl a knife? It's a freaking paring knife too, like, she stole it from the kitchen? I guess if she has a pot lid. Now wait a minute, who's supposed to be watching this girl? I mean, I guess her dad is sick and her mom's kinda been, you know, over getting medicine. I guess nobody noticed. Alright, well, if we're gonna have little party adventures, let me give some of my medicinal herbs to Bianca. check it out. We're gonna go on an adventure. What level are you, actually?
Come on, let's go and explore. I can show you around so you don't go getting yourself lost, Manok.
Level 1. I suppose that makes sense. Let me just do some exploring up here. Children's first word should be dangerous, so you can avoid it. Maybe. It's a lot of letters, though. How many is that? At least 9. I think it's 10. I didn't count. Kids are proud if they can have 3 letters. Like, let's not be too hasty. A chimera wing! Oh, cool. I don't know the word dangerous, but I know the word chimera. Okay, maybe you have a point. Well, maybe I don't know how to spell chimera. Maybe he thinks it's called the capybara wing. Jay noticed the slime controller in front of my PNG. It sure is. I wish I could use it. Right now, I actually own the PlayStation 4 slime controller. Y'all want another look at what that looks like? Right here? No. Right here. It's beautiful. It's so ergonomic. I had the one for PS4, but they made one for the Nintendo Switch. I was very disappointed when I got the PS4 one because it doesn't actually connect to PC correctly. You can sync it, but it doesn't actually do anything. So when I heard there was one coming out for Switch, I'm like, no, it'll probably only work for the Switch. But I hear it might actually work with a PC. I don't know anybody with it, so I can't confirm that. Up to 10 towers, a beautiful countess, huh? But they were unable to have children. The place was left deserted and empty after their deaths. Oh, hold on, it's story time.
And yet,
night after night, sounds of crying can be still heard coming from within the castle walls. The end. What do you reckon to that, my son? Pretty scary stuff, huh? No. I'd steer well clear of Upton Towers if I were you. Upton? Upton? Upstate New York? Well, I'm from Utica, and I never heard of no towers. Oh, no, it's an Albany location. Hell yeah, we're going to the pub. We should not be here.
Hello there, boy. Come for a booze as your girlfriend, have ya? She's not bad neither. She's a light looker in a few years' time.
Ma'am, we are children. Let's go, Bianca. This is not a place for us wee ones. Ya-da-da. This is Rambeck. Alright, okay. I have a feeling that these towers are going to be very important. Heck yeah. Not you again! You young hooligans will be the death of me! Oh, wait a minute. You're not one of the usual little ruffians I have in here. Sir, if you don't want kids in your shop, you should probably lock that door. You still get in my way! Go on away with you! This is why I love Earthbound so much, and now Dragon Quest. You can talk to every NPC, and some of them will give you useful information, and some of them are just funny. Let's see what kind of weapon that Bianca uses. A whip? Excuse me? A whip? Cool whip. I cannot afford that, that's for sure. A boomerang? What are these? Bianca can have a bronze knife, and that's about it. I'm gonna save money, because nothing useful here as of yet. Maybe some armor. Oh, you know what? Maybe she can wear the old clothes that I had?
It's a lot livelier than little old Wheelbrook, eh? You'll look a little bit surprised.
This is party chat, by the way. There's a dedicated button for it. Yeah. Is it really ergonomic? No, that was a joke. It's not ergonomic. It's really bad to hold this slime controller. But I still want the Switch one now that I play more Switch and I could play some Dragon Quest games on it. When the 3 remake comes out, I really want to play Dragon Quest 3 using it. I hope they re-release it. It's like $100 and something right now. Bianca can wear a silk apron. All right, I guess I'm saving more money. Harley the Apothecary, welcome on in. Love this game, and your party members have something to say after basically everything. Yeah, I love how the party chat works in these Dragon Quests, especially the DS ones. I played Dragon Quest IV not too long ago, by the way, and I specifically played the mobile version because it has party chat in it. Sadly enough, they couldn't get it to work in the DS version in the US in time, but I'm sure you know that already. It worked in the Japanese version, they just didn't have time to translate it, sadly. It really adds a sense of character to all your, well, characters. I'm gonna get a few more medicinal herbs. I have a heal spell, but I don't want to waste all my MP. I feel like I'm probably gonna need these with how weak my characters are right now. And just so I'm probably gonna pick up antidotal herbs if I need them. We're good. Let's go! Wherever we're going. Also, Harley the Apothecary, welcome on in. First time chatter, hope you're doing well. We have Harley the Red here as well, so hope you don't get confused. I'm gonna call you Harley Red and Harley Apothecary, if that's okay.
It's a pretty weird cat, isn't it? It purrs really funny.
What? No, it's adorable, whatever it is.
Go on, purr again, puss.
Wait a minute.
Leave him alone, poor thing. Give it to me. You want him, do you? Okay, I'm bored of cheesing him now. If you want him, you can have him. Huh? But only if you've gone and defeated the ghost at Upton Towers.
I'm really gonna go to a haunted tower on a dare? I'm 6 years old, of course I am.
Yup, that's the deal. You defeat the ghost, and then you can get the cat.
Sounds like a deal to me. Play some Phasmophobia, get a free cat, hell yeah.
Grr.
The cat's yours as soon as you defeat those ghosts at Upton Towers.
So we're doing it, huh? I've heard of this. The movie, Your Story, kind of gleans over it. But yeah, you have a childhood and then you hang out with Bianca. She's your childhood friend. She's my friend right now. That young rascal of mine has gone and got himself a cat. I keep telling him we can't possibly keep a cat here, but he won't listen. He's a worry sometimes, that boy. Don't worry, I'll take him off your hands. Ivy Rose, welcome, welcome. And Samson ID, hello, hello, welcome. Voice acting got you, thank you. That's what we do around here, these parts. Am I healed up? Let me just double check that before we go anywhere ghosty or towery. I think we're healed up. Is there a church? I would like to save. Here we go. Just kick the kids' butts. Yeah, you know what? Go into a battle menu with them. I could probably kick their butts even more easily than some ghosts.
Ah, what a diligent young thing you are, coming along to the church by yourself.
I'm not by myself, I got my friend.
You reminded me of me when I was your age.
All living creatures are children of the goddess. Yeah, confess sins, hello. I stole a rock, what of it? And I beat up a bat. That might be a sin. Welcome, Samsonite, thank you for the compliment. Harley Apothecary has been here under King Harlequin. Oh yeah, I've seen you from Brad's chat before. You lost the account, oops. Well, that's how it goes. Yeah, definitely set those up, especially with the big, Twitch leak that happened not too long ago. Lots of people's accounts, you know. Information just out there. It's unfortunate, but it's, why good security is important. Alright, I saved. Let's go head to some ghosty towers, shall we?
I stand guard here all day and all night, making sure that no monsters go coming into town. You're a spirited-looking young thing you are. Don't go thinking about wandering off outside of town, you hear?
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Sir? Sir?
Oh!
Just like Majora's Mask, huh? Fine, you know what? I'll find a way. I'll find a way out of here. You know what I think? Hi, DB. I'm coming up with a plan. All right, here in this Bianca. I see a little path coming out of the brothel. I mean, the pub. We wait till night. We head into the pub. We sneak out the back, all right? I bet that's what you have to do. Let's see. Let's go pretend to go to sleep. We'll sneak out at night. It's gonna be a great plan. I hope Mr. Whitaker's back on his feet soon. Yeah. Did I bully a Dracky? No, Squidgy Bump. Also, what's up, Squidgy? I just killed some. But not bully them, no. I respect all the living things before I murder them for EXP.
You've been a while, Manok. The good news is that old Whitey just had some sort of cold or other. I suppose we better start thinking about making tracks for Wheelbrook.
But I got a cool rock. You can't possibly be thinking of leaving now, Pancras. You should stay one night here at the very least. On ghostly filled night.
Well, I suppose you've talked me into it. After that one sentence.
Oh, good. Let me show you to your room. Jacato, welcome, welcome. How you doing, dude? It was really fun playing a Mario Party last Friday. Thanks for having me. If all y'all don't know, Jacato likes to have Nintendo Switch multiplayer nights. Smash, Mario Party, you know. Go check them out. Here you go, Pancras. You have a good night's sleep, huh?
Right. Well, we'd better be on our way early in the morning, otherwise the folk back in Wheelbrook will be wondering where we've got to. We should make sure we get plenty of rest. Good night, Manok.
Oh, I'll be resting, Dad. Look at me, I'm closing my eyes like a real little sleepy boy. Honk shoo, honk shoo, honk shoo. Psst! Manok! Wake up! And apparently my dad sleeps with his eyes open. Good. You're awake, Manok. Come on, let's hurry. What do you mean, where to? To Upton Towers, of course. We have to give them girls to what for, so we can save their poor cat from any more bullying. All we have to do is keep heading north, and we should come to the place eventually. Let's go! Oh, I wanted party joint music. Dad? Whoa. Whoa. Look, oh! Poor guy, he's having such a bad sleep, he's tossing and turning.
Mother. My dear mother. Our boy Manok is growing into a fine lad.
He's dreaming about my mom. Alright, we're sneaking out. Pancras, don't you worry about it. We'll be back. We'll emerge victorious. You, don't let anybody know we snuck out. Yeah, I know the story, dude. You told... Stop it! No! Fast forward mode.
Birthday.
Whoa! Top 10 video game dads. He doesn't die before the game starts. Only my mom did. Wow. That's a pretty good record for an RPG hero, as sad as it may be. Can we sneak in and see Bianca's mom and dad? Pure. Alright. Recovered in snot. First day in November. Your birthday's on the 16th. Ooh! Jacato, should I buy you another Gundam model kit? You better build the first one. Happy early birthday, Jacato. Don't say that too loud in front of Sprint, or you may find yourself with a extra game or two when you wake up. He's basically Santa Claus. Do these people sleep in their houses?
Oh, help! Help! Oh, you're not ghosts? You gave me quite a scare there.
Welcome to the weapon shop. What can I do for you? Oh, we got some back alley dealing, just buying directly from the shop, huh? Colonel, trying to stick around. I'm happy that these shops are open 24/7. Very convenient.
Oi, you monster! Get out of our town!
Such a guard he is.
I knew he'd be asleep. Looks like we can leave. I'm a bit nervous now, though. I never snuck out of town like this before. It's well exciting.
Oh, you know it. Okay, so we don't go into the pub. If the pub is not open at night, I'm very surprised how they make money. Yo?
Can't beat a good dose of the old juice in a nice looking cup. It makes all the difference. Not that you know that yet, though. Hey, young'un.
Guard just laying on the ground. He's not dead, he's just sleeping. On the job.
All right, Sonny. Everything going okay, is it? Nice. You've got quite a nerve coming up to a pub being a young thing like you. You remind me of when I was your age.
Wait, this is the dude from the church. So different when he's heckin' drunk.
Dear, oh dear, kids of your age shouldn't be out and playing at this time of night.
Well, I am, so be it.
Would you like a glass of milk, perhaps? You know, you really shouldn't come here again until you're a bit older, all right?
You're the one, like, ribbing at young kids. Calling this girl my girlfriend. You don't know. You don't know what the future holds. Alright, Bianca, don't listen to her. Let's go. Luigi? Oh, no. Mario, help. Oh, you're not thieves. Where do we go for up to 10 towers? I know it's north, but there's mountains.
You and your old man Pancras have been traveling about together for a good long while now, haven't you, Manok? You're so lucky. The only place I've ever been is Born Old Wheelbrook. The Ghostbusting trip will be the furthest I've traveled, you know.
I guess if Wheelbrook's to the right, then we need to go to the left. Here we go, I'm thinking. Is that Luigi after he let himself go? What is that? Combatter pillar. Okay, I will admit, that's a pretty good pun. 3, 12, nice. Whatever it is, it doesn't live long enough to see the tail. Also, check out the little battle sprites. Oh, those are cute. Those are in the mobile version of the game, but they don't scale them, so they're like a millimeter tall, so you can't really see the detail. Been a hot moment since you played Dragon Quest V. You're getting flashbacks. Did you play Dragon Quest V on stream, Jacato? Or did you just play it? I was mentioning before, I've never played it myself. Yo, a bubble slime! I have a little, like, action figure of that thing. And by action figure, it's just like a plastic blob. There's not really much action a bubble slime can do. But it came with my... What's that called? Bring Arts? Bring Arts figure of the Dragon Quest III hero. Heck yeah, level up. We go exploring. I do have a Chimera wing, but I will only use it if I feel I do not want to lose the money I have. Yo, the fat rat. I listen to his music on YouTube all the time. Sprint trying to get people to join his gaming book club. Yeah, Jakat, I don't know if you know, but basically when I've been playing Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, and 4, Sprint started a little like game book club where we kind of play it all at the same time-ish. And we just kind of discuss what we feel about where we are in the game. Bianca's gonna die. It's alright. We bought medicinal herbs for this exact reason.
People say you run into monsters if you wander around outside of town, don't they? Still, we gotta go and sort out those ghosts at Upton Towers, so it's no good worrying ourselves about that.
You know what we gotta do. We gotta do a little bit of grinding if we can. There we go. All healed. In mobile Dragon Quest IV, Kiril's battle art looks like 95% hat. To be fair, Kiril is basically 95% hat. And like 5% simping for Alina, but that's neither here nor there. Kiril! Alina, what is Arena? Oh! I'm thinking about how they sound in Dragon Quest Heroes, like, absolutely how I expect them to, in my mind. Jakarta played Dragon Quest in his time, heck yeah. Should probably focus on the fat rats, actually. Common Rider, thank you for the raid. Sprint, thanks for shouting out. Common, how's it going?
Work! Work! Work!
Do I still have that? Hold on, wait. I don't have it. I have this, though. I used to have a video of him casting whack in the Dragon Quest Heroes game.
Work!
You know, even though in Dragon Quest IV Mobile you can control your party members, I still like to try whack with Hero just to see if it works. Just to see if it works.
Work!
Sweet! Is that a level for Bianca? It sure is. Frizz! What is Frizz? Is that like Sizz? Yo, she got fire magic. I can't look at it from here, but I think I can in attributes. Pancraz's son, girl from the inn. Oh, here we go, Frizz. I think it's an attack. But we'll try it. I think it's just like Sizz. How am I doing on health? Pretty good. I'm gonna explore a little bit further, but since I'm so low level, let me just kind of stick around here and make sure I don't die to whatever is like in the next area. I don't want to venture too far. I'm doing this like Dragon Quest 1 style, where every time I cross a bridge or a major area, I just gotta work it out. Just gotta make sure things. Oh, frizzers! What the hell are these? Make sure I don't get absolutely bodied, maybe from some baby dragons. All right, I'm keeping an eye on these. Small fireball. She has no MP. Gosh dang it. Okay, I'm gonna fight one turn. 11, 10, 7. 2 damage. Wait, stop! No! Ah, no!
Die! Great goddess, may you watch over and protect this poor child. Amen.
Hey, at least I don't have to revive Bianca. And I have 55 gold. Cool!
Are you okay, Manok? Maybe we should have been a bit more careful. We better try and take it a bit more slowly this time.
I didn't lose much, just, you know, some gold. Let me just see. Yeah, we're okay. Time to do some grinding. I still need to actually find up to 10 towers. I think that was it over there. Well, that happened. What's up, Common? How was Sea of Thieves? Who were you playing with if you were? Maybe some Jakato? Is that why Jakato is here? How you doing? How's your night? Hope you're well. How's your night been? How was your Halloween, too? Oh yeah, question for everybody. How was Halloween? I didn't really do much of anything. There's not exactly much of any children in my neighborhood, so not exactly expecting to give out candy. And I'm in an apartment complex, so really don't expect anybody to just come up to my door. But I had a fun time hanging out with some friends before they had to do Halloween stuff for their families. I woke up super early yesterday so we could play some Mario Party. Hey, the rats are running. That's a good sign, right? Sizz is a wall of fire. Frizz is a fireball. Alright. Fizz is no enemies. Well, Fizzle is, yeah. Common and you faced your fear. Yeah, Fear 3. I saw you guys were playing that. I do like the Fear series. It's kind of sad that they're not really relevant anymore. But the first game is actually a really good first-person shooter. Like, the AI is still some of the best I've seen in a game. Kind of impressive, but also sad. It used to be the big thing that first-person shooter enemies, like, knew how to cooperate with each other, tried to hide, and strategically use grenades and stuff. But, turns out people don't like enemies that outsmart them. They want enemies that are there to be shot. At least in, like, testing. I'm down to play some more FPSs that have more sophisticated AI, I think. Playing with Panda, who has a fear of the ocean. Well, good thing you didn't see the beginning of this game. We were on a boat. Yatta-da, 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 yatta-da. Yatta-da, yatta-da. We're in grind mode. Just a little bit of grinding. Just a little bit. I got bodied by the enemies surrounding the area we have to go, so I don't want to proceed until, let's say, Bianca's at least level 4? Ooh, I also need to try that new spell I got. Let's see. Combatter Pillar, Magic, Frizz. 15! Not bad! That's about as much damage as I do, like, regularly. Sweet! Thanks for the slime, Lemonade Cafe. All these slimes just squishing onto my head. What kind of piratey adventures did you get up to today, Common? Every time I see somebody playing Sea of Thieves, they're kind of just sailing around. Or playing music and dancing. Which is cool, that's probably what pirates do 99% of the time. But, what exactly do you do? Do you, like, adventure for treasure? Do you find treasure maps and try to follow them? That'd be a cool idea, I think. Do you pillage the village? Do you lay waste to towns? Okay, let's see if this is enough level. I'm gonna go... Maybe I can heal up in here?
Here we are. Home sweet home. Oh, I'm tired. Maybe we should give it a rest for tonight. We'll try again tomorrow, eh, Manok? Night.
Wait, but Pancras said we were only staying one night. Do I convince him to stay? Let's see what happens. Ankshu. Hi, Dad. Oh! He got the gold! Oops! Sorry, Dad. If only you were... apparently, I've just got an immune system of steel, and my dad doesn't. He's old, it's fine.
My head hurts. Looks like I must do why he's cold. Of all the things.
And I didn't die. I just went back to the inn to heal. Because there has to be some way to get yourself healed besides dying.
I'm afraid it looks like your dad's gone and caught my old man's cold. You'll let the boat stay here until he feels better again.
How convenient. Some force keeps Pancras sick as long as the plot needs him to be. Dang, if I had just defeated the ghost in one night, he would have never caught that dang cold. I feel like this is all my fault somehow. I'm traveling the world collecting unusual tableware and the like. I heard that Count Upton used to drink tea from something called a Toff's tea set. Made of silver it was. Silver Toff's tea set, got it. If I find it in the towers, I'll bring it to you. I'll make sure not to sell it off.
We're going again tonight, right? Maybe we should get some sleep.
Yeah. Let me just make sure. I don't... Oh, I do have some money. 138. That wasn't enough to buy Bianca's weapon, was it? I don't think so.
The last thing we want is for you to catch this wretched cold too, boy. Off with you to the other room, eh?
It's a little too late for that, sir. At least for my dad. Let's see. I at least want some armor, because we're still a little squishy. Silk apron for Bianca. That should be fine. That's a really nice apron. Does that fit on a kid? Maybe I shouldn't ponder such things. And what about the weapon? No. Mario. She could use the bronze knife. Should I prioritize the equipment or the weapon? I feel like either way I'll work up enough money going through the tower, so I want to say the equipment because, yeah, I want to heal as few times as possible. Yeah, let's go buy that dress. I mean, apron. I at least can afford it now. Let's go. Don't mind me, I'm just buying this for cooking purposes. We're taking a cooking class at the shut up. At the school. Alright, Bianca, let's go. We just woke up, but we're going to sleep.
You have a rest now, okay? I'll come and get you when it's time.
Wake up! Grab a brush and put on a little makeup. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Up that 10 towers to the north of here. You know the way. Come on, let's get go. Wing. 2. Fight those nasty ghosts that haunt you. These ghosties deserve to die! Alright, enough of that. Wake up, wake up. Why did the keys up on the table? Table! That song is in my mind because recently, there's a TikTok account that... You know the big mouth Billy Bass? He hacks his big mouth Billy Bass to play custom music and then make sure it's all limp synced and everything. So basically, yeah, he just has a fish on the wall singing Chop Suey. Wake up, wake up. I confess my sins of singing into a microphone at late hours of the night, causing my neighbors to feel such pain in their ears. I've mentioned that I soundproof my streaming room, but you never know. My room is technically right in front of the hallway of the apartment, so like, I don't know how much sound leaks out, but I hope it's not a lot. Kamen Rider's pirate adventure started by Tokyo drifting into the Kraken. Like, right away? Yeah, I guess that probably couldn't have been good for Panda. Did you survive? How big was the Kraken? Was it this big? Holds out arms. Yatta-da, yatta-da, yatta-da. Speed this up a little bit. Why am I missing so much? There you go. To the towers! Is this up to 10? No, that's Wheelbrook. How do I go north? Let's see. We'll explore. We got time. Maybe it's one of those things where you gotta go a little south to go north. We have a map. I actually wonder, if I use the map in the inventory, let's see. Manok grips the adventurer's map tightly. Oops, it crumples a little. Hey! Now hold on, that's you need to keep that in good condition. Your dad trusted you with that. Does that happen with anything I try to use? If I try to use a TNT ticket. Manok grips the TNT ticket tightly. He feels a little glow inside. Why? Is he going to Disneyland? Ooh, look at these. Funky ferrets. Are they farting? Ew. Ew. Sirs, this is a family-friendly stream. Oi. Oi. Oi, there's so many of them. Alright, I can't afford to not use Frizz on these. What's one interesting thing about the Dragon Quest kind of battle style? Hey, don't put me to sleep. Unlike Earthbound and many other RPGs, you can't really pick a specific enemy to hit. You pick a group of enemies and the game decides which one you're attacking. But I feel like, I don't know how it decides this, but It's really good at guessing which one you would have attacked, or just being efficient with such things. So I'm not too upset by it. There are times where I wish... Like, say I'm fighting a bunch of metal slimes, right? There's some times where I wish they'd, like, make sure to attack the same one. Because 1 point of damage is the difference between it dying and running away. Oh, you know what? It's this way. Here we go. Yo. Combative pillars ain't nothing. Notice how the background changes depending on what area I'm in. I'm in the forest, so there's some trees. Very nice.
Maybe we've gone and agreed to something a bit too tricky. I hope we'll be able to see that poor little cat.
I hope so too, Bianca. And the little desert too. Look at these mesas. So if you're new to the stream, my name is Chris, hence why it's in the stream title. I usually play RPGs and sorts. For the most part, I try to only play one at a time. Dazzle! I like that spell. Makes him miss. Oh, it looks like a castle. Ow. Whoa. Hello? The type of RPGs I usually play tend to be more classic ones. Like I've been saying, the Super Nintendo, the door is rusty. It's just like Resident Evil, huh? That's what it is. Wow, what a mansion! That's the kind of era I was into RPGs. Like, I play some modern day RPGs these days. Like, I played Persona 5. I've seen people play Tales of Arise, I guess. Anything back here? Ooh, there's a ladder! Wait, maybe that's how I'm supposed to get in here. Is the front door locked? Listen to this funky music. Woo! Manok looks at the grave in front of him. There doesn't seem to be anything of note. Not that I could read them. Door's rusty.
Huh. What a pain. I hope there's some other way we can get inside.
Well, just your luck, Bianca. Check it out. Also, I don't know how... Well, maybe I should mention this some other time. Never mind. Is this rusty? Dang, who maintains this place? I guess nobody. This is cool, though. Look how destroyed this one wall is. There clearly used to be more to this tower. I think this was an entire tower. Hello?
Whoa! Wait a minute! I don't like that!
Why did the game give me a chimera ring if it was gonna lock me in here? Bianca?
We can't seem to get out of here now, but I'm sure we'll be okay if we keep going forwards.
The iron bars are heavy.
I don't like the feel of this place. Stay close to me, okay, Manok?
Whoa. Whoa. Any bodies in here? Let the bodies open the door. Let the bodies open the door. Watch, this one's gonna be a zombie. Oh, this one. Vampire. Oh. Nothing in here. Nothing in there. Just checking. See, Bianca, nothing to be afraid of.
I didn't say I was afraid.
I know, I'm just, confirming to myself. Whoa! Uh-oh. Not the curse song. What the? Bianca, where'd you go? Nothing of note. They probably took her inside. What? Manok, what are you doing? Save her! Where'd she go? Party chat? No. Well, I guess I lost my friend. Oh, Dad's gonna get me in some big trouble if he finds out. Oh, no. Where's there to go in here? No. Whoa, whoa, what was that? Whoa.
I see you.
What? A living statue? What the? Stone the crows! The living statue shows its true colors! I don't feel like I'm a high enough level to fight this thing. At least not my own. How much damage does it do? 4 points to it. 12! I'm out. I'm out of here. Assessing the situation. Bye! No! Stop! Ow! It's pitch black and impossible to see a thing. It's like being trapped in some kind of small space. There's a heavy stone lid above Manok's head. Try to move it. They put me in the coffin! Manok uses all of his strength to push the stone lid away. What the? Oh, you know, I'm just in the grave. What is this? Ugh. This wasn't in the movie. Just dying. Hey, but you know, it healed on my HP and MP, so that's pretty cool. I just keep losing gold, that's fine. I'll just pretend the in cost is like 100 gold. There's an inscription carved into the tombstone. Does it use words I know? It says something about it being Bianca's grave, but Manok can't read very well and isn't sure of the exact wording. Oh, heck, yo! That was supposed to happen! Hey! Am I happy I didn't waste any medicinal herbs? It sounds like there's a voice coming from the grave. Have a look inside? Nah. I said no. It's scary. What if it's a ghost? It's Bianca. I am so happy that Manok knows the word Bianca. Yo! Speed run. Die to refill everything. When you're down to 0 gold, you got nothing to lose, right?
That was horrible. Couldn't you have got here any sooner? Thanks for helping me out anyway. We gotta get a move on.
Yo, how'd we get here? Manok isn't very well, isn't sure of the wording. Now it's my tombstone. I'm guessing maybe this is maybe the door that I could have just gone through. Oh. I'm glad I died to that one statue, though. It's spooky! I guess we were playing a Halloween game after all. Hello? Lightning! Manok looks at the bookshelves. Don't seem to be any books of a particular interest. Yo. Oops, this is the back of the bookshelf. So it is. Is that a ghost over there? Wait a minute. Oh my god. Ghost lady. How's afterlife? You been well? As well as a ghost can be? The Countess looks kindly at Manok and Bianca, and then closes her eyes. Oh. Oh. Whoa.
I wonder if she used to be there at the castle. Shall we try going down those stairs? I thought it'd be too dark to get anywhere, but we should be fine now. On we go, Manok.
Hold on, I forgot the party chat outside here.
I don't like it here. It's dark and creepy. I reckon there are ghosts about. But we have to stick it out for the sake of that poor cat. Come on, Manok, let's keep going.
I don't know. Cats have 9 lives, and we just have 1 each. This seems like an unfair risk assessment. Whoa, Stone the Crows.
I wonder what made the ghosts come and live here in the first place.
They're ghosts, Bianca. They don't live here.
What is it about the castle that attracted them, do you suppose?
What is it about old castles that attract ghosts? Like, why don't they ever hang out, like, I don't know, in modernly furnished homes? I guess they do. That's the plot of Paranormal Activity, huh? I was watching Larry Coon, silver tea tray. Ooh, that's part of the silver set, tea set, isn't it? I have to assemble it? Huh. Take a look. Ancient looking tray with some interesting engraving. Picks up the silver tea tray. It has lost its luster, but the detailed embellishments are still superb. Good to know. Put it in the bag. And the chimera ring? Put it in the bag. And this chimera wing? Put it in the bag. And the seed of resilience? Get in the bag, Nebby! And woven cape? Put it in the bag. Anything in here? Another hand-woven cape. I don't know if I need that. I'll take the herb, though. Let's go. A single bathtub in the middle of the room. That's more spooky than anything else. I was saying, I was watching Larry Coon play this game called I'm on Observation Duty or something. It's basically Paranormal Activity, the game, where you're looking at some like security camera feeds of a house, and you have to like play spot the difference to find whether or not like a ghost is moving stuff or there's a ghost activity around. And sometimes like they appear in the middle of the room and they start jiggling at the camera, like trying to spook you. It scares you at first, and then it's just hilarious because they're just like Gmod ragdoll shaking around. All right, what does a ghost sound like?
Good evening to you. I am Miss Count of Otterton Towers. 10 years ago now, the people of my castle were attacked by the monsters and killed. Why did such thing happen, you ask? It is said that an evil being tries to take from the world all children with any status. But Count Otterton and I are having no children, and I believe this angered the monsters and made them kill us all. Still, there is no use in counting the cost of it over and over. What's done is done, but you see, we would like very much to rest in peace. I am hoping you will be able to help us. Could you try to banish from this old derelict castle the ghosts that now live among us?
Did you just say? Did you just say?
If these ghosts are not gone, the people of the castle are fated to forever dance upon this cursed stage of limbo. That poor woman. Fancies will have to suffer even after you're dead. Come on, Manok, let's get to work. We came here to get rid of ghosts after all.
Just not that one. Hey, making deals with ghosts? I'm an expert at making deals. Just call me a big shot. Come and watched an anime about looking for a home, and the haunted castle was on sale. Was it a good price? Catch was it comes with a dead lord and all the servants. They are benevolent undead who serve the new homeowner. Potential new homeowner was too afraid to accept the deal. It sounds like a good... Look! Sounds like a good deal because you don't have to pay a living wage if your servants are already dead. Like, yo, the laws don't have any clauses on that, I think. I'd say they don't know what they were missing out on. You know what that anime is called, Carmen? Wait a minute, whoa!
It's as dark as you like in here. Watch where you're walking here, Manok. Yikes! That was a bit of a shock. The lightning's so strong all of a sudden.
Oh! Getting jump scared in a Super Nintendo game.
I think there's something there, Manok. When I don't look at us, we could probably just ignore it, right?
Sure. Don't bang into the walls. I don't want to bang into nothing. King! I guess he's the count, huh? Oh! Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's not only ghosts, but spirits of the dark world and Nigeria too.
This must mean that Grandmaster Nimzo is extending his grip on our world. I read all about it in a book once.
Can he read a book in his current state? He can probably, like, poltergeist bookshelves to knock them off the table. But as far as turning the pages, I'm not sure about that. Whoa, spoopy ghosts! Let's see. Some ghosts appear. I think we can take them on. Bianca, you know what to do. Not bad, not bad. 3 damage. Ain't nothing. I'm hoping there's some way to replenish my MP in here, though. Bianca's not going to be very useful past when her MP depletes, I don't think. At this point. See, I didn't realize I couldn't leave the tower after I go in, so that makes getting equipment kind of hard. That means I probably should have just, like, grinded outside.
I don't think I've ever seen so much dust. I wonder how long it's been since this place had a good clean. What's wrong, Manok? Are you scared?
Yes. No. Yes. No. I'm afraid no ghost.
You're braver than you look, Manok. I'm impressed.
Well, 'tweren't nothing. Maybe this ghost is friendly.
I was supposed to be the chief of the castle guards, but I couldn't protect the count from those monsters. If only anybody could stop the Grandmaster of Lindaria and bring peace back to our world.
Comment says the anime is Dragon Goes House Hunting. Is the protagonist also a dragon? Do they transform into a dragon? Main character dragon who got kicked off their tribe for being too weak, and a real estate agent elf is showing the dragon all the various places for each. So each episode's a different house, I suppose. Alright, okay. Look at this! It's a regular Disney's Haunted Mansion in here. I just leave. Oh. Just leave out the front door, why don't I?
The ghost told us it was too boring watching us dance, so I suppose we're lucky in that respect. We should probably count our blessings. It'd be nice to sleep in peace.
It's such a shame. The Count and Countess used to enjoy drinking tea from the most exquisite tea set. Now that lovely silver pot and cups are probably lying somewhere forgotten. What a terrible waste. Oh, my legs! I can't make it stop! Help! Somebody make it stop! They're being forced to dance? Oop. Against their will? That's what I'm thinking.
What is this? That's a lot of enemies.
I don't feel confident taking them on. Let me flee. 5. It's not terrible. But yeah, I don't feel comfortable with this. Let me just. Whew. I do a little healy heals. I probably should have leveled up a little bit more. Oops. It looks like the ghosts are being forced to dance by the skeletons. I'm getting big, like, Chrono Trigger vibes here, like Magus's castle. All the monsters just walking around.
Dance, dance, dance your toes to the bone. I heard there's going to be a real feast tonight. Ha! Can't you put in a bit more feeling into this dance? You'll make the food taste bad at this rate.
What, do they eat the ghost meat? They gotta work up strong leg muscles so that they don't taste too stringy.
I'm going to eat until my bones burst tonight.
I suppose that's what would happen, like, the food just collects in their rib cage.
I smell the smell of tasty children.
No, I assure you, I'm quite unpalatable. Now this, I'm more okay with. Funky ferrets. They do 2 damage. We can handle that. I was saying, there's that song in Yakuza 7 that kind of goes. And you can kind of really tell it's based on the Dragon Quest V battle theme.
Dance, dance an eternal dance and keep us entertained forevermore!
That's selfish of them. Whoa, we got some bats. I really cannot wait until I get area of effect attack. It at least looks like Bianca's strong enough to take out a Draki in one hit, so I don't need to waste an EMP. Let's go! Speed! I am speed! Critical hit! Man, if I knew I was gonna start with a big old, like, haunted house segment, I would have just played this game for Halloween. Hello? Oh, that's Rusty too. I wonder what's my goal. I know I gotta banish the ghosts. But surely it can't just be a matter of killing enough, right? So the skeletons are waiting on their dinner, and they're saying, oh, I have to go down and get it. Drop down that hole, I guess.
You've been a bit quiet, Manok. Are you wishing you hadn't come?
I'm brave.
You've probably a bit nervous, eh? But try not to worry, we'll be fine, come on!
I'm 6-year-old. I ain't scared of nothing.
This room's enormous. Just look at the height of the ceiling. But they had some amazing balls and parties here in the past.
A little scared of where that sentence was going. So they're waiting for dinner. They're eating living people, I suppose. Will-o'-the-wisps appear. Will-o'-the-whips? What did it say? Will-o'-the-whips. That's a lot of damage, Sap. 21. I can take out one will-o'-wisp each turn. I can take on 2. That, whatever that encounter was, like 2 of everything. That was insane. Level up, baby Squelch. And an herb. Be in the money now, baby. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything here for me. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Maybe there's another door I didn't see. See, this! I don't like this. I guess I could take him on. I'd rather not risk it. If only the movie included this part so you know. Yeah, the movie kind of just opens with, a little montage at the beginning. You see gameplay, really. Oh, I know what happened. I fell into a hole, and I'm kind of just stuck here now. A boa constrictor. Now, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Oh, that doesn't kill it. Oh, that doesn't kill it either. Uh-oh. We're taking damage. It's not a huge amount. We're fine. Yeah, they just have a little montage with gameplay of the beginning, but because it's all using, like, Japanese text footage from the Super Famicom version, you can't really read it. Okay. I think if I use a medicinal herb on Bianca, I should survive the next turn. Would you stop? These enemies are faster than me. The usual sign in an RPG that you may be a little underleveled. You get time to grind, don't you worry about it. Oh, here's a door. It was hard to see. Oh, we're up here now. Does it let me jump off into the hole? Guess not. Yuri Lowenthal did not get paid to read the game footage, sadly enough. Plus, he doesn't voice the kid. There's a room behind the painting. Oh, you know there's gonna be like a door behind it. Need to remember the party chat.
Where's this king fella off to?
That's what I'm wondering.
I can't really tell the difference between ghosts and monsters and spirits. They're all the same to me. This castle's enormous. I don't know how anyone could find their way around.
I think that king's had a lifetime to get used to it. I think this is the room I was just in. Oh yeah, where I fell. I want to make sure I didn't miss like a chest or something in here. I was tempted by those treasure chests over there. Wasn't paying attention. Oh. I'm sure there's a way to get there. I just haven't found it yet. So the king went into this door, but of course... Oh. Thought it was gonna be locked. I feel like he's progress. Let's go the other way. Oh, wow. Ooh. These fellas are blocking me. Rude ghosts blocking the way. You ain't no nap stab look. Can I just ask you to politely move? If he's a count and they're really doing this, I guess I'll give him the Dracula voice. Raviolin, how you doing? Welcome to spooky ghost hunting. We're playing Phasmophobia up in here. What kind of ghost is it? We'll find out.
Ooh, you are the first people to have the courage come this far. Many years ago, there came to this castle the ghosts who now live here. My wife, Miss Count, and I are finding it impossible to rest in peace. How things have changed. I still remember the days we would enjoy the afternoon tea while watching the flowers bloom. Please, I beg you, banish from this castle the ringleader of these ghosts. Then the rest will follow one by one.
No.
I'm sorry. I think I am not hearing you correctly. I ask one more time. You will help me, yes?
Dang, oddly timed lightning. He's a ghosty goo.
Wonderful! I hope I can count on you. You are indeed very brave. This ringleader will be in the throne room, guarded by his evil minions, the spirits of dark world. You came through a very dark floor on your way here, correct? That is the room where the ringleader is lurking. Just take the stairs up the door, just there. Remember that I'm counting on you.
Break that soldier boy. You get out of the way then. Get the stairs up after the door, just there. All right. So not there. He's actually what? Slimy. Thank you for the slime time, Hectacular Hector. Welcome, welcome. Rasan, how you doing? Welcome in. We're playing some Dragon Quest, exterminating some ghosts in a castle. As you do when you're 6 years old. We're doing it to save a cat. Which my thinking is, it has 9 lives, and our 2 lives are not equivalent of an exchange. So maybe the ghost will just let us go. And we're talking to this vampire ghost.
Wait, there is something I must tell to you. You young people must be more patient before you go running off. There is no use in you going directly to the throne room now. It is too dark for you to see. You must go through the grand hall to the basement. In a jar in the kitchen you will find a torch. With this you will banish the darkness and bring in the light. Easy as 1. Ah, ah, ah. 2. Ah, ah, ah. 3.
Did they really just... They just really made a Sesame Street count joke?
That's the way. I make the rusty door open for you also. Good luck and stick together. That is safety in numbers, remember.
Because he's a count. Welcome, Croissant. Also, Rav, thanks for the slime time. There's a slime on my head.
I suppose the count's trying to help us out as much as he can. That's good.
Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, we got a ghost on our side. Go to the Grand Hall in the basement. So the Grand Hall... Oh, what's this? Also, thanks for the Detective Pikachu hat. Wow! Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what's happening? Wait a minute! Oh my god! This is too much power for one man to hold!
These torches, sacred item I received once from queen of certain country. I think the spirits of dark world will be afraid of the light, and it will make them disappear.
Wait, you can't even see the hat.
Shall we head on down to the kitchen and get that torch then, Manok?
Let's do it. You just realize his name is Count Up to 10. That's why. I wonder why that name was so odd. They really changed the name of the towers. What was it in frickin' Japanese? Count up to 10. Oh my god. I hate this, but I love this. I hate this, but I love this. All the things. Count up to 10. I don't want to count anymore. This whole time you're running around, you're just a little baby man, baby. Well, I'm not literally a baby. My character's 6 years old. And you know, my friend here's 8, so you know. Add them together, we're 14. That's basically an RPG protagonist already. We're ready to go. Oh. Well, thank you, Count Up to 10. Ace Attorney level naming. That's kind of what they do with the localization. Oh, good, there's a ghost inn. Welcome. Do you wish to stay the night? Yes. I wish you a warm and pleasant sleep. Do I just sleep until the next night? I think I'm just stuck here until... Oh, hello? What?
Oh, you're awake now, are you? This castle's full of ghosts, I'll have you know. You must take care, little one. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, that's easy. Turns out escape. But then a warm breeze blows from out of nowhere. Rusty door's open. Hey? Hey, we can go back to town! Yeah, here we go. This is what I've been waiting for. I can actually go buy equipment. Proper equipment. Did I sleep outside? Apparently. Now, I think what happened is the ghost, like, teleported me out of the castle when it's daytime, because, like, maybe the inside of the castle is in a different dimension. Like, it only exists at night, and then in the day, I just warp outside. Or maybe there's something weird about that old man, and they're able to rescue me. Ooh, a silver teacup. I'm assembling that tea set yet. Can I combine items? I don't think so.
This must be the kitchen. Let's find that torch.
Well, I can't get to the actual kitchen from here, Bianca. How do you know it's the kitchen? Alright, well, if we're all healed up, let's go fight some stuff. Now that I know how to restore MP. Yeah, we're good. We're going. Yeah, I think by the end of stream today, we'll probably, like, take care of up to 10 towers. It's been 3 hours, but I'm still raring to go. I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I got time to go a little extra today. Thanks for the chicken, Rav. I like the fire innkeeper. In the Dragon Quest games, when you see fire just walking and talking, it usually means they're dead. They're a spirit floating around the ether. And it happens a lot in Dragon Quest games where the spirits don't know they're dead, so they still carry out the business they would usually do. Like, also, wait a minute, I slept the night, but it's still night? Okay, I'm gonna make a quick journey off to the mainland. I'm just gonna fast forward through all this, if y'all don't mind. I think I can mash, I don't need to use any MP. Wait a minute, what's going on here? What's up, Worst Company? How you doing? Thanks for the chicken. What's up? We're playing some Dragon Quest V. I am a little baby boy, man. And I've got my new friend here, Bianca. We're going ghost hunting! There ain't no Ghostbusters. This isn't New York, unfortunately. We're going to the Uptiton Towers, where the ghost of Count and Mrs. Count Uptiton haunt the land because they were not able to have children and therefore were cursed to forevermore be ghosts in their castle. Something like that. Ain't this like a Dragon Quest? Where's Ichiban? Ichiban couldn't make it today. Unfortunately, he only had a Famicom, so he never got to play Dragon Quest V. It's sad, isn't it? Hey, he played 4 though. I don't know. According to Yakuza 7, like the year he went to jail, he could have conceivably played Dragon Quest 7. But knowing how long that game is, maybe he didn't finish it before he went to jail. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're in basically the thick of it with this dungeon, so it's just a matter of getting strong and beating up them ghosties, huh? I want to buy the Thorn Whip. I think if I sell some stuff, I can afford it. Let's sell the handmade cape. Not the one that Bianca had, just another one we happen to have. Sell some plain clothes. Yeah. How's it going? I think I still have the Ichiban VTuber somewhere. You want me to just, like, rip the model from Yakuza 7 and actually play, like, as Ichiban with a 3D VTuber? I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I get sentimental with the starting equipment that my characters have sometimes. The Cypress Stick can just go get sold, but that hand-woven cape, that's Bianca's childhood cape. We gotta keep that. I like how I can't sell the stone from Wheelbook. Dang it, I still need 10 more gold. I think if I sell her knife... Well, that's her knife. You know what? I'm selling the hand-woven cape. Maybe. Curse my sentimentality! There's got to be some way to not sell her starting equipment. Why do I care so much about this? Okay, I'm gonna sell Chimera Wing. Easy. It's the kitchen knife. She stole that to... They were gonna make potatoes with it. If I sell this paring knife, they can't make any more potatoes. Thorn Whip. Looks like the best weapon she can have right now. This will help a lot. Because right now she can't really do damage except by using Frizz. Here we go. That's the spirit. You'd be daft not to equip something after you spent good money on it. Selling children whips and swords, and this man has no problem with it. Ah, they're just play weapons. What's the worst that could happen? We'll just use these weapons to beat up the bullies that came in freaking... trying to bully that cat. Yeah, Manoka quest hours. Alright. Speaking of... Okay. Rasan says he always keeps starting in their inventory even if you equip better weapons and clothing. But that said, you also hoard potions and never use them. That's the RPG experience, isn't it? I'm glad to know it's not just me. If it's something I know I can get another of, like the Cypress Stick, probably. Maybe not, actually. I'm okay with selling them off. I'll buy another one and I'll pretend it's the stick I had as a kid. I don't know, I'm weird. It's a role-playing game. Why not do a little role-playing, right? Parry those potatoes until they're smashed. Like they're just coming at you. The Rhythm Heaven Karate Joe game, but instead of throwing flower pots, they throw potatoes. Hit 3. Parry. Remember the parry of those potatoes, Metal Gear Rising style. Well, I got a better weapon for Bianca, but... I think we're okay with the equipment we have. It could be better, but it could be worse.
Confess all that you have done before the almighty goddess.
Speaking of Yakuza's worst company, your sister has been playing too, and you. Pleased to inform that you have fought and beat down... You've beat the baby quest. The little baby man. Should I just, like, name the title of this VOD Baby Man? Because I've said it so many times for different reasons. Gondawara. One of the most iconic missions of Yakuza 2 by all... Against all... odds. It's worse, Chris. How is it worse, Roa? I'm scared. The RPG gamer in you carries the D&D. Your whole party hoarded so much that your DM made a whole Excel sheet. Honestly, that's what I do. The first time I ever played D&D, we played some sort of story where we fought a wild boar. And we're like, all right, let's scavenge some meat off of the thing. All right, how much meat? In pounds. Like, okay, how much does the boar weigh? I don't know, 200 pounds? All right, you get 200 pounds of boar meat. Just carry it around. We had so much that we'd start to, like, try to disable traps by throwing a pound of meat at, like, potential magic cursed items and stuff just to see what would happen. It worked, though. There was an invisible treasure chest in the room that we were able to find because we threw a piece of meat at the wall and it slid just like and plopped onto something invisible. Marcus the Eevee, welcome. Welcome to Dragon Quest V. I'm playing for my first time. I've been playing through the Dragon Quest series this year. I skipped 3 because I'm waiting for that remake. But I watched your story and I cannot wait to play the game that it's based on. That's what we're doing tonight. Hope you're doing good. Why have I been saying baby man this whole night? Because I'm a little baby man. My character's 6 years old. I'm just a little baby. Little baby man. I'm also thinking of that one TikTok. Hold on. It's funny because I have the Switch screen thing on the spacebar, so every time I type, it just goes. Listen to this. Wait, don't listen to that. Little baby man. Listen to this.
Baby man, little baby man, little baby, baby man, little baby man,
Baby man. Whoa! Just making fun of a little snaky snake. What did he ever do? He's just a little baby man snake. That's why it's on my mind. I'm just 6 years old. I'm trying to get rid of ghosts and whatnot. How do I get back in here? Thanks for the big shot. Thanks for the slime time. I'm just a little baby man. You can quote me on that. I've got the quote command. Oh. Thank you, Count. You had 2 tabs open, no wonder it was echoing. Oof. Yeah, let me know if you ever hear any, like, audio problems. Hopefully it's not me. I try to test everything before I play these games, but you never know. You never know what might glitch out during the stream itself. Okay, don't stay the night. It heals me, but it also kicks me out. Oh, wait, it's this room. Is this all it is? Okay. Man, I was so excited, like, I thought the painting would open and you'd get to a treasure room or something. So, now... Oh! You see that? The whips attack the whole group? I like that! Yo, Bianca, now... doing some work! Now I feel inadequate. And I think I have the best weapon I can right now, actually. Alright, let's go! This should be the kitchen, right? Yeah. I came here looking for some sizzling hot treasure. I haven't found it yet, though. Whips are pretty cool. Abby Kira, still having a break from work. Well, I hope you're getting some good work done, Abby. How what are you having for lunch? Is it something good? You can imagine a Darude Sandstorm remix featuring Little Baby Man? Little baby man, 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 little baby man. Wax? What does that say? Wax Marauders? Wax Murderer. What, like freaking Madame to spell? Yo, everything is just gonna be a great Ace Attorney 2 reference, and nobody will know why. Candle Boys. I like them. They remind me of Litwick. Pokemon. Oh crap, they know Frizz. I mean, why wouldn't they? They're made of fire. Whips are pretty cool. Upgraded to Franziska von Karma. Did I ever add Manoka von Karma to Better Twitch TV? I should. Well, look, a medicinal herb. Bianca's party... Okay, I thought that was a leg. Bianca's party chat said something about there being treasure down here. I found the torch! Fracture Scanlines was playing Final Fantasy VI, the Steam mobile version with a mod. Since we're getting the Pixel Remaster, you're holding it off. Yeah, I'm waiting for that. When I heard that the Pixel Remasters were coming out, Final Fantasy VI is specifically the one I was waiting for. Because I hear that's... I guess it would be the pinnacle of 2D Final Fantasy of that era? So if anything, Dragon Quest V is to Dragon Quest as Final Fantasy VI is to Final Fantasy. If you want to put an analogy to what I know about both games, but I've played neither.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go away!
Alright, Papyrus. Jeez, I didn't know you were that good of a cook. I thought you could barely make spaghetti. What happened? Those lessons with Undyne really must be paying off. Little baby Candleman. Little baby Ghost Man. The candle had a knife? Oh no.
Jack the Ripper. The boss is going to bring out a special ingredient he's been saving.
What is it? Children?
I think I'm going to be sick. I can't prepare a meal like this.
Where did these giant turkeys come from? Maybe they're not turkeys. Are those people? Huh. Well, if I know what I know about this torch...
Crikey! What a smell! Come on, Manok, let's get out of here! Let's go. I know you're probably wondering about the food, but we need to get that ghost before we do anything.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten a thing since I got to Wheelbrook, if you think about it. I ate some herbs, but that's not filling. Torch. Use the item when the time is right. Alright. Cool. Oh, that isn't Papyrus, it's Baby Russ. They do have knives! How did I not notice? Oh no, they're coming for me. Little Candlejack. What? Wax the Ripper. I like that one better than the pun they came up with, Rasan. That's pretty good. Wax Murderer. They're here to whack me. Worst Company says it's nuts how the jump to weirder stuff between Yakuza 1 and 2. It's kind of like Saints Row, isn't it? Where, like, they knew they had to differentiate themselves from Grand Theft Auto and just other games of that genre. So they just went hard on the weird stuff. For those who want to try out Yakuza and maybe are turned off by everybody saying there's like weird baby men and everyone like plays little slot car racing instead of, you know, taking care of serious Yakuza business. It's not really like that. They have a really good balance of serious versus silly. It's just the silly parts stick out to people, and that's what they remember. I'm gonna use this on Bianca right here. Doing some inventory rearranging while I talk. The first Yakuza just has like money cons and pickpocketing. Yakuza 0 has the babyman Akiryu impersonator. I've seen that one. That one's funny. A haunted VCR tape, The Ring. Heck yeah. All right, I'm gonna do another heal because I'm here anyway, and I'll just walk right back in. Little candles be like, I'm gonna poke you. I'm gonna poke you. All right. I'm gonna go into the mansion. Little baby man. Something, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, something simple, something candy. Candy stick. Candy stick? Oh wait, we gotta go back to the dark room. 1! Just training vid, welcome back. Dragon Quest V, I'm playing it. It's finally time. I'm sorry it took this long. I said at the beginning of the freaking year I've been playing Dragon Quest. It just took this long for me to get to Dragon Quest. I was able to stream Dragon Quest 1, thankfully, by the time I had to go and stream spoopy games for Halloween.
His number will soon be up.
still want to figure out how to get those chests up there.
It's very dark. We better use the torch, Manok.
Ready? Way ahead of you, Bianca. Let's go. Light the torch. A beautiful pale light illuminates the surroundings. Ooh! It's just like Dragon Quest 1. Check this out. So I'm guessing if I drop down here... Here we go! What do I get? Give me my prize. A Chimera Wing. Chimera Wing. Ultimate Chimera Wing. And a silver teapot. Bianca acquires a silver teapot. That completes the Topps tea set. Yes! Heck yeah, we could probably sell that to that one guy for a good amount of dosh. You can count that up to 10. Yeah. Yeah, Dragon Quest games are long. Well, I'm sure the earlier ones aren't that long. Yes, I said at the beginning of this stream that I have watched Dragon Quest Your Story, so that pretty much spoils pretty much this entire game. But like I said, I'm excited to experience it for myself and see how the story beats play out in context, and most of all, figure out which heavenly hand bride I am going to actually marry for myself, you know, making it my story, not your story. Get it? So that gets the tea set. Let me see where else I can go now that I have the torch. I think I can do a little bit of grinding. Let me just make sure I'm strong enough to take on. Here's what I'm gonna do. How much money do I have? I'm gonna work for a little more money until I can buy the next armor sets. And then maybe I'll be strong enough to take on the boss of this place. I'm thinking that's how it'll go. At least it's not the Resident Evil chimeras. Finally, time for ghost busting. You ready for this? No, we need the train.
Why aren't you ready? Or do you need to go to the toilet or something? Honestly, just go over there and hurry up with it.
Just go pee in the corner? I can't go in front of a girl. No, that's embarrassing. Oh, I see what's going on. You notice that little room up there? Hold on, let me use the torch again. Yeah, that's the room the Count was talking about. I should be fine as long as I don't actually talk to him. I'm just exploring. Don't mind me. Look at him, though. Look at his face. I like him. Akira Toriyama Dragon Quest Evil Sorcerer Starter Guide. Wear a cloak, step 1. Step 2, have a funny face. Step 3, put your hands up like you just don't care. Wave them around in the air. What? He's ready to spook. The door's shut fast. Alright, okay. So I could actually go fight the dude right now, but let me, here's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, let's do a little grinding. Oh, what's this? Oh, I can go back to the entrance. Interesting. Time is a flat circle. I've heard Dragon Quest VII is the longest game out of them all. But that doesn't necessarily make it bad. It's more like you have to expect it. From what I've heard, it's kind of like take Dragon Quest VII as sort of an anime series where each event in the game is sort of an entire episode. So that makes sense why it's so long. Like, it has to tell several full stories all back to back. So it's like you're playing a good number of games all... Oops. It's like you're playing a number of games all one after the other. I need to find a room that spawns enemies. I need to actually grind. Yeah. If you like 7, it gives you a lot of itself. Someday I'll play 7. I'll be very scared to play it on stream, because anytime I stream a game, the length is exacerbated by a lot. Like, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours now, and I'm sure this is only like 2 hours into the game if you're just playing. But I'm dilly-dallying, I'm exploring, I'm reading stuff out loud. Why can't I find a room that spawns things anymore? Let's go downstairs. That room where the skeletons used to spawn things. Would I compare each Dragon Quest installment to each different Gundam show? Maybe not. I'm probably not the best person to ask, because I haven't really played that much Dragon Quest. I've just been really into the series and reading up about them, watching YouTube videos, but I couldn't really tell you how the games themselves go. Oh, cool. Now the game doesn't spawn anything difficult. Just a ferret farting on a slime. If you're just coming in, the reason I've been getting into Dragon Quest is because Yakuza 7 hypes it up so much. Main character Ichiban Kasuga saying that Dragon Quest is just his life, you know? And you know what? I'm a gamer, I identify with that. Here we go, this should be the main area. Let's do some grinding. In fast forward mode. This is how you do it. Whip it good. When the ghosties come around, you must whip it. When they're trying to get you to go back to town, you must whip it. Asking in the sense of how separate each are from each other. Oh, okay. So you're asking if they're like separate universes. I'm guessing the more apt question would have maybe been something like, is it like Final Fantasy, you know? So here's how the games connect. It's kind of weird. The first 3 games are all connected. The second game is a sequel to the first that takes place 100 years later, but other than that is directly a sequel. The third game, technically it's a spoiler, but it's one of those things where the game is so old that everyone who knows about the series already knows the spoiler. I'm just gonna say the first 3 games are a trilogy. And then Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6 make up a second trilogy that's a lot more loosely connected. At first, you wouldn't think there's anything connecting them, but they all have, like, shared locations at some points and shared items at some points. So the idea is, they're in the same world, but they're so far apart from each other that the stories have nothing to do with each other besides, you know, sharing some ancient artifacts that all happen to be useful in each story. We're level 7 now. I've got 300 gold. I think that's worth going back to town. And don't worry, I'm not gonna walk all the way. We got a Chimera wing. And a speed up button. Easy peasy. Ready to zoom? Oh, there's a little sparkle effect! They didn't used to have that. Alright, let's see where that T-set dude man is. I guess he's only around during the day, huh? How long am I gonna stay in... what's this place again? My Dad is Sick Town. Got it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You must whip it. You got into Dragon Quest when they added Hero to Smash. I heard that about a lot of people. Like, back before... Was it before I started streaming? I guess before I started streaming a lot. I know Vinny Vinesauce started playing Dragon Quest 11. I don't know if he ever finished the game. But yeah, because of Hero and Smash. I'm traveling the world collecting unusual tableware. Count Uptaton used to drink tea from something called a Tufts tea set. Don't tell me Bianca has it. No, it's in the bag. I just need to put it in my regular inventory. He takes the Tufts tea set in his hands. The teacup, cup, and tray consists of bear the emblem of up to 10 towers. Give it to me. Give it here. Would you like to buy my tea set? I guess he doesn't take it? Okay. I was wondering about that. Maybe it's like after we finish the dungeon, he'll actually take it. Or maybe it's just one of those cases where the NPC tells you about it, but as far as actually selling it, you do not talk to him. If anybody knows this game, can you just tell me the yes or no answer? Does that guy take the tea set from me? And if so, then I guess not. Just not right now. You stand somewhat corrected if the first installments are tied to each other. Yeah, 4, 5, 6 are a loose trilogy, they say. 1, 2, 3 are a actual trilogy. And every Dragon Quest from then on pretty much follows that, yeah, it's like Final Fantasy. Every game is separate. There's a lot of shared themes and ideas, though. And Dragon Quest XI, it's more connected to the other games than any other game before it, which kind of muddies the lore. And nobody's completely sure. It's in that way, it's like super vague, so you will never really know. So, you know. Square Enix just covering their bases there, probably. Alrighty, right. Let's go and buy some armor. Wait, could I get a better weapon? You don't give it to him. Okay, good. Thank you, Toaster. Oh, help! No, you're not ghosts! You gave me quite a scare there! Welcome to the weapon shop. What can I do for you? Alright, Shaggy. The boomerang. It's a better weapon, but it's so expensive. But it attacks all enemies at once. I don't know if I'll need it for this boss. If the boss is just one enemy, that's not really that useful. But armor, though. Armor, so I'm not just a little baby man. Hardwood headwear. Scale shield. That's pretty good. What's the most cost-effective here? If I buy a leather armor and a scale shield, I think that'll give me the best upgrade. Yeah. Or the hardwood headwear, actually. That also sends me to 27. And it'll stack with everything else. Right now, I'm just gonna get a scale shield and a hardwood headwear. The T-set thing is nebulous. You have a hard time figuring out how to use it. Oh, really? Okay, let me ask this. Is there a time limit on using it? I hope it's not like, oh, use it on the wife before you beat the dungeon, or else she'll just go away forever. But, you know, if it might be that, I might try it. Okay, I'm gonna buy the shield and the hardwood headwear. Bianca. This will be the ticket. It's cool that the shopkeepers offer to rearrange your inventory for you, but I never trust how they do it. Antidotal herb. I haven't been poisoned by anything. You can't use it till later. Oh, okay. In that case, alright. It's just one of those things you pick it up so many years before, and then it becomes relevant, I suppose. Okay, good to know. Oh, I forgot. She was already using a pot lid as a shield. Alright, I guess we can go surf on it like Link in Breath of the Wild. But besides that, I think we're ready to go fight. I'm gonna give more medicinal herbs to Bianca, because if I need to heal somebody, I'll probably just use my healing spell called Heal. Have you all seen the Pro ZD sketch? Pro ZD, I love that guy. He makes those short videos on YouTube and Twitter. Used to be big on Vine. The sketch where he's like, Dragon Quest spell names be like, Ka-frizzle, Ka-sizzle, Shabizzle. Sounds about right. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba da da. Alright, we'll take a quick save and we'll head back to the towers. Let's go! I'm sure if there was a speed run of this, they'd be done with the towers by like 30 minutes. Pro ZD do be spitting facts. Like I be spitting on my microphone. Here's one thing they don't tell you about being a streamer. You get a lot of spit on your computer monitors. Sometimes I'll just be like working during the day, and I realize like there's just grossness all over. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. Like, go buy one of those. Go buy a microfiber cloth and one of those like spray bottles for screen cleaning liquid, because you will need it if you ever become a streamer, or if you are a streamer. Just clean your stuff. Clean your microphone. Or else it'll smell really funky, like these ferrets. I'm gonna say it's probably not worth grinding for the boomerang. Potentially famous last words, but we'll see what happens. The world record speedrun for Dragon Quest V DS is 5.5 hours. Sounds about right. These games are a lot shorter if you don't dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Oh, this is the kitchen. Gotta go up. Welcome to Sickburg. Population, my dad. Wax murderers. Fight them. You know, it's funny. They're fighting me inside the inn room. So all I gotta do to heal up after this is talk to the innkeeper. Although it will take me outside. Speed up it! I know the castle full of ghosts. That's why I'm here. Dang it. Hyperspeed! Dang it! I need a map to this place. I'm too used to Resident Evil, where the mansions give me alternate paths through areas. That's what this is. It's just the big old Spencer mansion. When do we fight the tyrant? How did I wake up outside? It's spooky, worst company. We're in a haunted mansion. You sleep inside and you wake up outside. Ooh. It was kind of funky the first time it happened, but now I'm just like, you know what? I would like to just go back inside, please. What was that, me? Oi. Alright, double checking my equipment. Yep, leather shield, leather hat, scale shield, oaken staff. Wait, didn't I buy like a... Didn't I buy a better hat? Did I buy the wrong hat? No. Oh, I didn't buy it because I freaking didn't have space. Oops. I just ran away like a little baby man. Heck it. We don't need the helmet. We don't need man, woman, or child at hat price. We don't need Mike. Make sure you don't burn yourself. Thank you, Bianca. I know how to use a torch. I wasn't born yesterday. Although it feels like it. Open up the door, see Lisa Trevor. Oh, hi, Lisa. No. What? Thanks for the slime, Haru.
Those were weird ghosts, eh?
I wonder if they're the spirits of Nadiria. You don't know what Nadiria is. So if it's anything like Dragon Quest IV, Nadiria is basically hell. All right, how does this guy sound?
Your children are very brave coming this far. Why don't I cook you a nice, tasty dinner as a reward? Come with me.
You're kind of sus, dude.
You're not afraid of me, are you? Surely you're not such scaredy cats if you've made it this far. Why don't I cook you a nice, tasty dinner?
Oh, really? I have to?
Perhaps I should mention, you're the main ingredients.
Bum, bum, bum!
Oh, shoot! Uh-oh. Oi!
Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I can't make a meal out of 2 poor children. It's just not a recipe I'm comfortable with.
Do you want your neck sliced off by the scythe of hell?
Oh. Guess Nadiria is not hell, because they said hell.
No? Then I suggest you start preparing this meal.
Yikes! But don't salt on me.
Smells good. I can hardly wait. All up.
Achoo!
Right away.
Maybe just order some pizza instead. Oh, dumb kids going along with evil master plans. Oh, you know I'm a snack.
This looks tasty. I'll be chewing this one down to the bone.
Ah, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, dang. Wait a minute. There are no candles here. All right, let's do this. We're going Battle Gauntlet? Battle Gauntlet. I got a whip. Frizz me up. See if I care. I got HP to spare. I got so much medicinal herbs I don't know what to do with them. Yeah. So, you know, unlike Final Fantasy, the victory theme isn't that iconic. It's hard to, you know, be catchy when it's just... Sizz! I like it. That wasn't so tough. Do we go back and fight the dude now? I suppose so. Drakkies. Whip them all. Let's go. Hey! All right, 3 of them survive. 2 of them survive. These are the lucky ones. They'll live to tell the tale, but now they're dead. Da-da-da. What if I can make it so that Slime Time summons a different random slime each time? I think I can make that happen, actually. Now that I'm thinking about how that works. I went down here again. Just heal up. It's always interesting when I play a video game that I've heard of. And I've heard, like, the summary stories of what happens. But thou must! I've heard the summaries, and I get this idea in my head of how it plays out. And then when it happens in the game, it's a lot less of an event than I imagined it would be. Not that that's disappointing or anything, it's more like... I imagine this whole tale about how the ghosts come to haunt the town, and they like, I don't know, maybe they possess a couple of villagers and I have to go exorcise them in order to save the entire village. And that's why we need to exterminate ghosts at up to 10 towers. But nah, it's more like, hey, this cat and some dumb kids dared me to fight ghosts in order to get the cat. And that's just it. Cool. They do kind of say it in the movie though. Cause the main character. In the game, he's named Luca. In the movie, he's named Luca. Yeah, Luca says, like, you like my cat? I got him by being brave and killing ghosts. Well, there you go. Origin story. If I actually get this name the cat, though, that'd be pretty cool. Let's go. This time we won't fall for the villain's tricks. Where you running? Where you running? You a little baby man? You a little baby man? I got you cornered, buddy. I got you cornered. Huh? Just breathing down your neck? Just right there.
What are you doing here? I thought the skeletons would have made a meal of you by now. Well, if they can't stop their dinner anyway, maybe I should tuck in instead.
Whoa. Whoa, listen to this boss music. He's got little grabby hands. I like him, I like him. Alright, actually, do I have any magic that'll help here? Poison, I don't need to cure poison. Stazzle, Sizz, Frizz. So even though this is a group of enemies, I think it's still... Oh, Kasap! Yeah, heck yeah! So your defense. Easy. The Haunted Housekeeper. And let's use a little Sizz. Oh yeah, he's going down. We're doing good damage. One more Sizz. 24! Alright, I think I can survive another hit, so I'll use Bianca's turn to use a medicinal herb. Bada bing, bada boom. You ain't nothing. Man, I was so worried. Going with what I was saying earlier. Like sometimes I only ever hear about how people experience certain parts of the game through, like, topics on like Reddit or GameFAQs. And they're like, oh, this game sucks. I'm stuck in up to 10 towers. It's so hard. Like, do you know how to plan in an RPG? Like, if not, then it's understandable. But for the most part, I'm not, like, schwetting or anything like that. I will take this turn to heal with both party members, though. Actually, I think Manok is fine. Bianca can use Sizz one more time. Stop it, man. Stop it. And then Manok can heal himself. Let's do another Kasap. Oh. I see, it goes both ways, huh? Well, let's see who gets sapped to death first. Oh, well. Maybe I didn't need to grind that much. But it never hurts to be prepared. Take that, you scaredy cat! Now I get a cat! The Haunted Housekeeper is defeated. Each party member receives 300 experience points. Yay! Whoosh! Ah, yes, the most powerful magic spell in all of Dragon Quest. Whoosh. Ugh. Why do I get whoosh? It's not powerful. It's like one of the worst spells. Like early on, it's okay because it hits multiple enemies, but the way spells work in Dragon Quest, they don't really scale. So they're kind of always doing the same amount of damage even later into the game where enemies have more health. So whoosh very quickly gets outclassed. Worst companies like reading up to the supplementals of Psychonauts 1. Yeah, no, it's a very short game, surprisingly. There's no actual strategies to RPGs, just brute force and absorbing all the lore. That's your philosophy. I mean, you know, grinding until you just don't have to think is one valid way of playing. It's why... That's another reason I don't kinda really agree with how modern RPGs are designed sometimes. Sometimes they're like, you have to grind because that's how RPGs work. Not necessarily. You just, you know, believe that because that's how Dragon Quest 1 worked. No! No! A lot of the good games like Chrono Trigger and this, you can just get by fighting whatever's in front of you. Usually, you just have to be smart about it.
Help! Help! We'll leave the castle, I promise! If we all go, there won't be any more monsters coming here, I'm sure. We were forced out of Nadiria, you see, so we were just looking for somewhere nice to live. Surely you can forgive that, right?
You think that makes it okay? If you're so pathetic of a monster, you're not even allowed to live in hell?
Well, there's no need to be like that. Surely you can forgive us, boy. Well, that's a relief. You'll grow up to be a fine young man, I'm sure.
How dare you live comfortably? Pay rent. Whoa. Ma'am, sir, put us down. Oh, do you hear that? It's the castle theme we heard earlier, actually.
I knew I could count on you. I cannot thank you enough. Yes, thank you so much. We were on tenterhooks, but now we are so relieved. We can rest at last. The other castle inhabitants already are sleeping peacefully. Are you ready to depart, my dear? Yes, my darling. Goodbye. We will never forget you.
Well, that's good. Now the two of them can finally sleep peacefully together. You notice how the king and queen, or count and countess, turns out these were their graves, but actually me and Bianca were buried in here? I see what people say now. Like, there's just so much in this game that kind of pushes you, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, and Bianca to get together eventually. But I still want to hold out to see what happens later. And it's not just because in all official Dragon Quest media, Nira is voiced by the voice of Haru Okumura. No, she's a totally different person from Haru Okumura.
Those ghosts who took over this place were a nasty bunch, eh? But it's just the monsters who came along and killed all those poor innocent people who were supposed to blame.
Whoa, is that the Dragon Ball?
Oh, what's that? What a pretty ball. I bet it's some kind of reward. We should take it with us.
Cool, I just need to get like 6 more and then I could summon Shenron. Bianca takes the glowing orb and hands it to Manok. Manok acquires the gold orb. Yeah, baby.
Dragon Ball Z!
They will never forget us, but you know they're dead. So I don't know how much it matters, but maybe they're off in like the afterlife of Coco. You know that movie Coco? Gold orb, huh? Nice orb. Use it when the time is right. I'm gonna use it now. Manok picks up the gold orb. The orb shines dazzlingly in the palm of his hand. Sweet. Why was it here though? Here lies Miss Count, now sadly out for the count. Whoa! The ghost taught me how to read! Suddenly, apparently. Oh, no, you know what? Because Bianca's with me now. No, but she was with me earlier and I still couldn't read it. I guess she's just reading it now.
He was quite romantic for a posh count type person, eh? I suppose we better be getting back now.
It's not like she's better at reading anyway. You bet the bolt tastes like butterscotch. Just like Werther's original ball. An entire jawbreaker made of it? Ew. Well, you know, I actually do like Werther's original. Just don't give me too many at once. Here lies Count up to 10, whose number is now sadly up. Stop with the count.
Creepy feeling about this place is suddenly gone now that the ghosts are defeated. It's like everything about the place has changed. Even the air. Looks like it'll be morning soon. We best get right back to Roundbeck.
Now the pun there is that it's just round back of Wheelbrook. I guess that's it then. We going. It was a fun little time. I wonder, are there still any ghosts just hanging around? Maybe dancing of their own free will and not meant to be entertainment? Countess isn't here, which makes sense. You hate those gravestones so much you looped back around to loving them again. That's the amount of cringe I like in my bad jokes. It's gotta make you hurt so much that the feeling of relief after the cringe has passed makes you feel alive again. Is it just me? It's gotta be so bad that it puts you in a little, like, joke hold. It's the fastest way out of here, actually. Oh. Help. I need that one spell that lets you just evacuate. It's called Evacuate. I subsist on extreme cringe. That's me. It's what feeds me. That's why you know that chickens eat corn. Because chickens subsist on corny jokes. Alright, we'll make it back to town, and I think that's a beautiful, actually really great place to end it for tonight. Yeah, a little introductory stream to Dragon Quest V. I like it. I like this so far. You get started off with a little adventure. Wonder where that old man went, though. A little adventure with your friend. Sure, we didn't save the world or nothing, but we did this all on ourselves. We snuck out at night. I've watched several videos about how the beginning of Dragon Quest V really, like, embodies the childhood experience. Like I've been saying, it fits together game tutorial with story so well, because, like, instead of holding your hand, the game puts you in a situation where, like, your dad wants to hold your hand and guide you through the forest and whatnot, because it's dangerous. But instead, you learn to do things for yourself, because you're starting to be more independent at 6 years old, apparently. And you learn how to fight, and you make a friend. It's like you're just starting out. And you are. It's adorable, and it works so well. News of how Manok and Bianca defeated the ghosts at up to 10 towers quickly spread through the town that night. Then morning came. Who's telling them they defeated the ghosts? Well, that's what they've been told. And the ghosts aren't there anymore, so we can assume it's correct. And the kids are telling them.
A promise is a promise, so hurry up and give us that cat. I don't know. I suppose we don't have much choice. Fine, you did what you said you'd do after all. Take the stupid cat.
Here, kitty, look at the little bean.
Yay! That's good news, ain't it, cat? No more bullying for you. Come on, let's get going.
Is he at my party? Oh, look at the little boy. What's his name? He's not at my party yet, but soon.
We saved the cat and helped those nice people at the castle, so it was worth all the effort.
I didn't think you'd actually go through with it and go hunting ghosts like that. You're pretty brave, I suppose.
Ha! So we don't think I'm a whip anymore. It's good that your dad's got over his cold already.
How do you know that?
But I wish it didn't mean you'd have to go home today. We've been having a good laugh together, you and me.
Whoa!
I know! We should give the puss a new name!
Oh!
What do you think calling it Saber?
Saber? I don't know. You're naming it after the cat in that one book. No. If we're naming it after... I want Mohi. Mohi? Like Mochi? I kinda want to name the cat Mochi. Nah.
Leo could work.
No. Spot? That's not the name of the book. Mohi Cat. That's what I like. Alright, Mohi Cat. Name him Lemon Drop? I don't know about Lemon Drop, although he do kind of look like one. I like Mohi Cat, though. That was my favorite name from that book. And it fits. It's from our childhood. I like Mohi Cat. Like, I could make this like a Pokemon Nuzlocke and, like, name them after a member in chat, but I don't think I'm be getting that many monsters right now. Let's go Mohi Cat. Mohicat's alright by you, is it? It sure is.
Nice! Mohicat it is then!
Mohicat joins the party! Oh. Ah, there it is. Why didn't that play when Bianca joined me? It's the little party join theme! He really is a member of the family.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I should have mentioned that my mom's allergic to pets.
I guess it's mine now then. Bianca, you went through all this trouble to save the cat and you can't even keep it?
That means you'll have to be the one who takes care of Mohicat. You don't mind, do you, Manok? Come on, let's get going.
Still not in the party.
Mohicat seems pretty happy. I hope he likes his new name.
I like Mohicat. It reminds me of Mochi, but maybe it isn't. Well, now I've got plenty of money. Okay, question for anybody who knows this game, because in Dragon Quest IV, whenever you ended a chapter, it kind of just took away the money you have. Ooh, item shop. Does that happen in this one? I don't know if we're close to a chapter end, but I, kind of feel it. I just want to make sure, because if I don't keep my money, I might as well spend. Hope Dad's okay with the cat. He's gonna have to be. He's ours now. Not losing my money? Cool. In that case, I'll just, continue on. Gameplay storytelling the whole way through. That's what I love in games. Oops. No, wait, no! Ah! I accidentally pressed B! Let me just do one thing real quick. I'm gonna save a state, just in case I mess up, and then I'm gonna have to reset the game. It's one of those things where, like, it really doesn't let you do anything until you reset and turn the power off. Continue our adventure. Thank goodness! I made sure to save a state, just in case I messed it up somehow. Because the way this emulator works, if you load a state, the game save file kind of comes along with it. So you kind of lose everything you did before the last time you save stated, and I have not save stated this entire session.
The rain that I used to hear coming from up the 10 towers every night suddenly stopped last night. You've done us a big favor there, kids.
On a day's work. Hee hee.
I can't believe the two of you went fighting those ghosts all by yourselves. I know it went well this time, but you mustn't go off again at night doing such dangerous things. Do you hear me, Bianca?
You're the town hero, boy. It's easy to see how you take after your father being brave enough to do that.
I don't take after his immune system, thankfully.
You're a worry sometimes, Manok, but at least you're safe. And my cold's all better now, too. We should be getting back to Wheelbrook. Have you said all your goodbyes yet?
I just want to double check a couple of things.
Looks like you'll be saying back. You'll be going back to Wheelbrook once you've said your goodbyes, eh? Never mind. You better get around and tell everyone you're off.
It's. Oh. Do I hear a bit of regret? Come on, Bianca. I'm just in the next town over.
Aren't you the ones who fought them ghosts? That's pretty impressive for a couple of kids. Like zoinks!
Who believes kids when they say they killed monsters at night? Well, I mean, the fact that the monsters don't wail anymore, there's actual evidence. I don't know who went and checked, but... Hey, in this day and age, you never know. Gotta say goodbye to the bunny girl at the bar, at the bub. I was gonna say at the bar and at the pub. At the bub.
I heard what you did, kids. That's amazing. You should have seen all the kerfuffle last night. When people found out what you've been up to.
You know it.
All we were trying to do was save Mohicat. You wouldn't have thought it'd cause such a fuss.
Meow. I don't know how to... I don't know how to purr. Don't ever ask me to.
At Bubs' concession stand. Hey, Bubs. You got anything that can help a computer virus? Hey, strong man.
I never knew I could do a Bub's voice.
Welcome to the
And I immediately lost it.
Welcome to the armor shop. How can I serve you?
No, immediately lost the Bub's voice. Sadly. All right. We don't need to buy anything. Let's go. I think we're good. Bye, Bianca. I won't see you for like 20 years, maybe.
Thanks for everything, Whitey.
I don't know if I like that nickname.
Manok! Looks like we probably won't be seeing each other for a while. Here, have this!
Manok receives Bianca's ribbon! Oh crap, I just realized. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... If I don't meet up with Bianca for a while, then the shield I brought her is probably gonna stay with her. It's fine, I'll buy another one. I don't care too much about having that shield or not. It's a present from me.
I know! I'll tie it to Maui Cat!
Oh, I get a little ribbon?
Hopefully we'll have another adventure together sometime, eh, Manok? See ya!
By the way, Manok, I have to tell you, I was quite impressed how you took on those ghosts. But you're still just a young boy. You mustn't put yourself in such danger again, okay?
No.
Think you're invincible then now, do ya? Never mind. Come on, let's make a move.
Haha! You got that right, Dad. I'ma take on all the monsters all by myself. I gotta be big and strong like you. Hey, Chris, guess what? What? Chicken butt? What the hell are these? Metal pitcher? What? Nice slime. Guess what? Slime! I don't have the whip. I kind of want to just buy a boomerang. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. I feel like I need to prepare for this outing. If I'm not like immediately... A good thing I made a save right there. Good thing I'm not immediately forced to just like go back. Pancrase gonna... You're right. Pancrase is just gonna take everything. Well, what if I need to go on an adventure again? What if I don't go around with Pancrase? Not those specific enemies, but just, you know, if I need to fight anything in the future. No, I want to do it by myself, Dad. It's like when a little kid says, like, no, don't help me. I can do it myself. They're trying to, like, reach for something high off the top shelf. I'm like, no, you're gonna hurt yourself, little kid. No. And they just, like, get super angry when they're not allowed, even though they clearly can't. There's a little tip for you. Not that I really know, because I'm... Oh, I can't even buy a weapon. Never mind. Okay, but what I am gonna do is, take some of this stuff. You can keep the apron, but I'm taking the whip. Not that I can use it at all. What else does Bianca have? Bianca has the torch. Boomerang and whip's pretty good. Just for money reasons. Can I even equip this on myself? I can. Sweet! Now I'm getting sentimental again. Now I kind of want to have Bianca keep the whip. It's a memory of our time together. You know what? Keep it. I don't care about the money. You keep the money. I just wanted the shield. I think we should be good. Alright, let's go. Remember the solution Bubs had for that computer virus was a 12-gauge shotgun? Oh, I remember.
Now my mouth looks like a broken JPEG.
All right, Dad, heck him up. Uh-oh. Pancreas starting to hallucinate. It's a good thing that this game doesn't really have a confusion status. Mohicat joins the fray. Let's go. Oh, I get it. This is a tutorial of how Mohicat works. Of how monsters work. Go, cat, go. Go, cat, go. 10 damage. Not bad. If only I had a 12-gauge shotgun and a broken JPEG for a mouth. Everyone's asleep. I hope it's not actually possible to lose this fight. Everyone's just sleeping.
I'm alright, Manok.
Yay. Hey, Dad, I know that spell now, too. Are you proud of me?
I'll just hope you don't have to use it too often.
Pancras, welcome home, sir.
It's good to be back, my man.
There's just something about the way that Pancras just calls everyone my man. Like you're seeing, you're heading over to the trash zone. You see Newbert, and you're like, Newbert, my man, my man. I like how Worst Company you just posted. Oh, geez, you're getting tired, and then all of a sudden, my man. We'll end after the story beat. It's the perfect timing, I think. Hola, señor. I'm so happy to see you. ¿Cómo está? How are you feeling now? Are you a little unwell? ¿Qué? It was just a cold. Bravo, bravo. Ah, see. While you've been away, señor, this letter, it came for you. I don't know if Sancho's supposed to be like Spanish or Mexican. I don't. Well, friend, I expect you are tired after all this traveling, see? Maybe have a little siesta? My man. Let's go. What's the plan now, Dad? Nothing in there. Nothing in here. Taking a book. We still don't know what it says.
Good morning, Manok. Slept well, I trust. I've got some things I need to look into, so I'll be staying in today. Make sure you don't go wandering off out of town, understand?
Alright, time to go directly out of town. Hey, buenos dias! Was it you, friend? Are you the one who hid my chopping board somewhere? It's very strange. Someone's playing games with me. I don't know where to be, Sancho. Unless maybe Bianca snuck in the dead of night, stealing, hiding things so I don't have to ever leave. Alright, looks like we got a little, like... Oh, my party chat is my little cat. I'm happy about that. But I think that's it. What the hell? Sir? Are you lost? Oh, that's an interesting looking gem you got there. It's a gold orb, you say? May I have a closer look? I don't know. This guy's pretty suspicious. He's dressing like me, like somehow that makes me trust him. Like, no. Would you trust somebody that happened to just like steal your drip? No, find your own fashion, dude. No. No, go on. It's not like I'm planning on stealing it or anything. You can trust me. I promise. Get your own Werthers, man. Nah. But I must. Manok hands over the gold orb. Wow. It's even prettier up close. The man hands the gold orb back to Manok. Make sure you keep good care of your father, okay? No matter how hard things may get for you, keep your head held high and never give up. Remember that, okay? Well, thank you, weird man. What a weird man. You know, that's kind of the same. I'm just gonna say that exchange in the movie I think that's like the exact dialogue. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't be, but I actually like that a lot. It's not like I'm gonna steal it or anything. I don't suppose that splendid-looking fella is still standing outside the church, is he, boy? What to do, what to do? I wonder if it's me he wants to see. All living creatures are children of the goddess. What brings you to our church, child? To no save. I'm not saying anything about that guy. He just, you know, dresses like me. That's all. Man, it's... Don't worry about it, guys. Just a dude. Like what? You think I'm just gonna walk outside this church and I'll just mysteriously be gone? Oh, he's right there. You know, just asking to look at little kids' orbs. As you do, it's normal. See, I still got my orb. It's fine. Picks up the gold orb. It shines dazzlingly in the palm of his hand. Oh crap, where are the dragons? What's up, Ghost Dog? Well, you see, I got this Dragon Ball for defeating some ghosts in the tower, so that was pretty cool.
Dragon, dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z!
We were actually just about to end, but we went on a little adventure with our friend. I got this little cat out of the deal. Look at this little saber-toothed cat. Beautiful. Hey, you want to make a friend cat? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, purr. But, hope you had a good time in Mario 2, Ghost Dog. Hope you're having a good night, Aaron. Literally, we're about to end because I think this is the perfect place, and I'm tired, people are tired. I'm sorry you came in at this time, but it's gotta be like it. It's gotta be how it is. It was a great time, but all heroes need their rest. I recommend you play this game, though. You know, if you like RPGs. I know you saw me playing Dragon Quest 1, but like, unless you really want to get a history of JRPGs, I'd say you're okay starting with 4 at the very least. Or 3. But if you're gonna play 3, wait for that remake. Yeah. Why would you say not to worry? Don't worry about it. Can't believe they put that guy from your story in this game. Yeah, I'm catching up with Lemonade Cafe. Oh, I'd assume that this would only take like 2 hours if I wasn't reading everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, Toaster, I kinda agree with that. Dragon Quest 2 is kinda but only because they didn't really figure out how to make RPGs by then, and it didn't have the simplicity of 1 to back it up. But it's still okay, it's really just the end of that game that's kinda bleh. That being if you're playing like the new Switch version of that game. For the most part, it's fine. Just grind a little and you're okay. And, you know, look up some guides on where to go and you're okay. It's still pretty good. But yeah, go play 4. It's fantastic. So with that being said, we gotta say our goodbyes and wrap it up for the night, huh? Thanks everyone for being here. Saves the game. There was one time I robbed royalty of their butterscotch orb. I'll confess that sin. What? Look, worst company, I may or not be royalty myself, remember? Pancrase was a king, but maybe he's not a king. But maybe he's totally a king. It was just a dream. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Or, you know, y'all can just play Dragon Quest Your Story and get spoiled like me. But besides that, let's do the art. If y'all have any art for the stream, post it in the Discord or tweet it at me. And we got some art today. Go check this out. Peep this. What? I didn't notice that. We got multiple arts today. If you guys like Deltarune, first art of the day. From Hectacular Hector, we got a sprite of Queen in a gamer chair. And boy oh boy, is that not just a beautiful chair. Looks like Cherbius competition. Nobody gets that joke because that's a meme on a channel I mod for.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you know, if you were curious, here's the sprite of the gamer chair by itself. Yeah. I just put that in the room. Strategically place it so that I am sitting inside the chair. Perfect. That totally doesn't look weird at all. And then from Lemonade Cafe, from Haru, we have Cursedness. We have a slime. A normal slime. Just normal. Nothing strange is afoot here. Put that on my head. Don't put that on my head. Put that on top of Pyoro. There you go. Sorry, Scramble. We'll get to you on Thursday when we play Hyrule Warriors, but for now, be right there. A slime is afoot. And listen to this. Alright. Did I see Kool-Aid Man art? Well, I made a pretty much... I made this a rule recently. Well, it's been a rule, but I'm trying to enforce it more. I'm only really gonna put stream art on if it actually has something to do with a game I've been playing, or a game I've been talking about, or chickens. This isn't like show off whatever art hour. Also, I don't see any Kool-Aid art. When was that? Was that before? If it was before, I don't remember every single thing. I do a lot of streams, but I do like enjoy the art that's sent. And if it gets put in my room, oops. If it gets put in the room, they're pretty good. Okay. So, everybody. Oh, just training vid. Is that you in the Discord? I wasn't sure who that was. Your name in the Discord isn't your name in chat, so I wasn't sure who was posting that stuff. So, yeah, but still, if it's nothing to do with games, I'm not putting it up. What am I gonna do when I run out of room in the room? I clean it up sometimes. Sometimes. Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining me for the first stream of Dragon Quest V. We gotta get going. We gotta get to sleep. We're gonna raid somebody pretty soon. And a reminder, if you're joining the Discord, try to, like, either connect your Twitch or make your Discord name your Twitch name, because I don't know who's posting things, and sometimes I'm like, who is this? Who do I talk to be like, yo, that's not what this channel's for? Just so you know, so it's easier for me. Alright, I'm tired. We'll continue the adventures of Manok and Pancrez, and maybe not Bianca, on Wednesday. Tomorrow, no stream. So, y'all, I'm going to sleep. Have a good night, and we'll find somebody to raid. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch and YouTube to catch the VODs and the past VODs, and the Twitter for updates, and the Discord to hang out, y'all. All that good stuff. But if you're going to sleep, have a good night, and stay clucky. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye!